Am I here? Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. It's gone so wrong. I was having a chat with a family member, and without me even realizing, I have just somehow managed to be 10 minutes late. Oh, Nelly. Okay, well, hello everyone. I am here. I have made it. I'm 10 minutes late. I apologize for that, but we're here now. Everything's cool. Welcome back to the Porsche My Team Career Mode. It's been a couple days since I done the first episode of this, and let me just say, it was just not fun. I completely forgot how bad the My Team car is when you first start, and I was not having fun. It was very miserable. I was driving without the racing line for the first time and the last time. So I'm hoping today we've got two good tracks. Got Japan, got Bahrain, decent, and we're just gonna, drive the car and try and have some fun. Yes, Dennis, I made it. You're right, Thomas Slav. Welcome back. Oh, I've just wasted my time there. Hang about. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm doing everything wrong. This is just horrible. Do I need to do anything in terms of all this bollocks? I still don't really get any of it. I won't lie. I don't actually know what I'm doing. I know they updated My Team. It's My Team 2.0, but to me, they've just added more menus. Right, so we have upgrades in development. We have a front wing adjuster in 4 days and a plank in 20 days. So we've got no upgrades for this race. Or no, we have one upgrade, I think. I don't know. The performance, we are still way behind Sauber, but, we're getting closer. And I think we just go straight in. So off we pop. Let me get a playlist on. Hang about. I'm being very slow today. Alright, I'm here. I'm gonna watch FP3. Oh yeah, that's been on, isn't it? Speaking of FP3 and, just the Singapore Grand Prix in general, I will be heading off the stream after me two races, which should take at most about 3.5 hours, but it'll probably be a bit less, maybe like 3 hours or so. So I'm hoping to have my stream end around the kind of, sort of like 1 PM BST or 1:30 at the latest, that kind of area, because I'm going to head off and then come back on and watch quali with you lot. I did a test stream yesterday of, I did a watch along of practice with a new, website and overlay. And it was actually really good. Practice is the most boring thing to me nowadays, and it was still, quite entertaining. Not the actual session, but the stream. And it still banged views. So, because of that, I'll be doing a watch-along of quali today. Is that Antoine Griezmann and Mbappe in the background? Who is that? Anyway, so yeah, 2 PM BST. I'll be doing a stream of quali. But for now, we have Porsche. My Team Career Mode. Now, let's begin. I'm also hoping that today, I'm going to be able to hit... actually, why does my engine sound like that? Why does my engine sound so weird? Just give me a moment. I need to, do I have an engine sound on? Oh, I do. I've got a V8 on. I didn't even realise. I guess we've got a V8. I want to quickly add a, I want to add a live sub count to, the stream. Because hopefully by the end of this stream or the next stream today, I will hit 2,000 subscribers. Where can I put this? There. Okay, let me try and add this. Hang on. Window capture, sub count, Google. There you go. Nice. And then I'll also add it to the short stream. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Alright. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Is that everything? Alright, let's carry on. Sorry about that. But I just wanted to put that on my screen. I also want to quickly put it on my own screen. Because obviously this is quite an important day for me. Hitting that would just be the most incredible thing. Considering I was at 1400 from November last year until September this year, and now I'm nearly at 2000, is just dumb. So let me quickly add it to my screen, my other screen as well, so I can see it live. Actually, wait, I'm being thick as shit. Okay, I'm sorry. Just give me one more minute and then we can go. Alright, forgive me. Alright. I'm not watching on my Xbox and my phone, I promise. You got the double view going on. I rate that. Right, let's actually begin now. So, without me realising, I have turned on a mod that adds a V8 engine. So, we now have a V8 engine on. It sounds a bit shit, I'll be honest. What do you lot think? Oh, good start. I hope that's not a sign of things to come. Sounds a bit, like, quiet, I guess? I don't know, I'm not sure I like it. Yeah, it seems like muffled, which was the problem with all the other ones. Because the mod that has the V10s, it also comes with a V8, a V12, and all of the previous F1 games, but it just sounds muffled. All of them. I'm like 10 minutes into the stream. I've already gone off because I'm looking at chat mid-corner. The other sound last stream was better. Well, I was actually supposed to have no engine mod on and just have the normal, like, stock game one. Just the V6, but obviously I've turned it on by mistake. I think I might, after practice, I'll quickly restart my game and turn it off, because it does sound crap. It's just, I don't know if I could listen to this for like 3 hours straight. Also, this car is absolutely egregious to drive. I know the My Team car, like I said at the start of the stream, is just a bit appalling, but my goodness, this car is horrible. Although, of course, I do need a slight adjustment period. I've been driving a McLaren recently, and it's just nuts. Right, we've got everything purple. Okay, we've still got the purple objective. That's all good. Turn the line off. Mate, I'm not being funny, right? It's been 9 minutes. And we've already got a bad egg. But no, I'm alright, thanks, mate. Got a bit of tyre management. I still don't know how to do tyre management, to be honest. I think I do. And then I put it into practice, and I don't. Whee! Wonder if I'll overtake anyone there. Actually, to be honest, I'll be lucky if I overtake anyone. Because, I don't know. I'm not expecting much this weekend. Japan isn't one of my stronger tracks. Actually, to be fair, most of my tracks aren't my strongest. I'm only good at like a select 3, and apart from that, I'm a bit average. I'm excited for Bahrain though, just because I like driving around Bahrain. It's very easy. I like easy tracks. That's why I like Spa a lot, because although it's very technical, I find it really easy to drive around. Well, I'm quite high up on the Delta, so that's quite good. How about Silverstone? Well, yeah, no. I was good at it. I was half a second off Thomas Ronhar on last year's game with assists. And then, yeah, no. Nowadays, it's, yeah, it's a bit of a struggle. Like, most tracks I can get a decent result at, whereas Silverstone, Spain, and Hungary, no. I do like the mods that make the downshift sound more realistic sounding when using the 2019 to 2020 engine sounds. I haven't tried them yet. Even in just my own time. I definitely have to, though. This engine doesn't sound like an F1 engine. I know it is, but it sounds more like a supercar engine. You will learn so much faster without the line, you're good enough to turn it off? Well, funny enough, mate, I can drive with it off. I just choose not to turn it off. Alright, now shut up. Race strategy, let's go. I like Monaco, I love Monaco. I like every street track. I don't know if it's just because, you know, I love Sergio Perez, and that's just his thing, but street tracks, oh, I love them. Azerbaijan is like my second favourite track. I love Saudi Arabia. I love Singapore. I love Monaco. I know Melbourne hasn't got the layout of a street track, but it is a street track. I love Melbourne. Yeah. Although saying that, Spa is still my favourite track to drive around. Being P1 overall is a little bit surprising. I imagine as soon as we get about half an hour into the session, I'm just going to drop down. That's usually what happens. Whee! Oh, we are 8/10 on the Delta. Not bad. This engine is just tearing my ears apart. I feel like I've got tinnitus already. Turn off the line. No, I'm good, mate. I'm out. Well, I've already forgotten your name, so I don't care. See ya! Is this an Alpine? It is! Oh, and he's locked up. Whoa, probably Colapinto, isn't it? Or actually, it'll be Jack Doohan, because, yeah, Codemaster is a bit lazy, aren't they? They just don't put Colapinto in. I don't understand. They've got his model from last year. Just chuck him in. You know, why not? But no, let's keep Jack Doohan instead. And now he's going to block me as well. What a bastard. Despicable behaviour. How dare you block the slowest car on the grid? To be fair, Alpine aren't much better. They're like third slowest on this. Actually, I don't know what it is. I know Sauber are the second slowest, just in front of us. But I don't actually know who's ahead of them. It's got to be either Alpine or Haas, right? Surely. Starting to adjust a bit now. Yo, whoever this Alpine is, we've got to stop. You know, like every corner, you're nearly spinning. Yeah, that's dangerous. You know, you don't want to be crashing in practice, do we? Make your team have to stay up overnight fixing your car. Move. Nearly 2K. Yeah, we're at 1998. And I'm doing 2 streams today, so I'm hoping we can hit it. I mean, to be fair, I say I'm hoping. If I was being egotistical, which I guess you could say I am a bit, I think I'm pretty much guaranteed to hit it today. Because when I'm doing these streams, I've been gaining like 50 or 60 per stream, which is just dumb. Like, it's just ridiculous. I've never had that amount of, like, growth in such a short time. It's been incredible. This is also, like, the longest time in my, like, 3-year YouTube career on this channel where I've been able to stream, like, every day, apart from, like, the off 1 or 2. Usually I'd stream once or twice a week because I was just really lazy, whereas now it's every day. And I'm loving it! Honestly, I might have to 2-stop in the race. Just because I feel like my tyre wear is going to be that horrendous that the 2-stop might actually work. Do you watch Arava? I don't know. Of course I know who he is and I've seen his videos, but I only really watched a couple of his videos to sort of just do some research for my own channel, because obviously he's like the biggest creator in the F1 scene. Yeah, I've seen a couple videos, but I don't actively watch him, no. 5-lap race. So you've seen the P1 in the top left. You've seen the thing in the middle. And come to the conclusion I'm in a race. Oh, that's tough. That would be funny, though. I'm doing a 5-lap race. And I'm doing 2 of them, so my stream's like 20 minutes long. Imagine that. Just do a whole season in one stream of 5-lap races. Or even worse, 3-lap races. I really should have had a cup of coffee this morning because I've been awake all night and I'm shattered. Tyre wear is looking... You know what? It's bad, but it's kind of equal on every tyre, which is actually a good thing. Because usually my rears are just dead, way before my mediums. It's a typical rate is sort of like 2 times. So if my fronts are 20% worn, my rears will be 40, but now it seems like they're quite even. In fact, my fronts are actually wearing a little bit more, and that's a good thing. That means although my tyres might wear quick, they should, like, let me drive the car still, rather than trying to throw me off at every corner. I'm back from Friday. I do remember you, boy, man. You alright, RJM? Welcome. I need to remember to keep checking my my sub count on the left of my screen. I don't want to miss the big moment if it does happen today. What assist are you playing on beside the driving line? ABS and, well, manual gears now, but I don't use manual gears when I'm playing by myself. Makes too much noise in my microphone, like, it's really loud. Also, on half the tracks, I don't use any assists. I just can't be bothered, to be honest, on stream. It takes too much concentration. Funny story. This morning, I was learning Singapore without the racing line. I actually went faster than I do with it. Which was kind of crazy to me, because usually, even after a couple hours, I'm still about half a second off. Like, even round here, I was like 7/10 off in my best lap. And yet in Singapore, I was, for the most part, exactly the same, if not a little bit faster. So I wonder how that works. Maybe it's because Singapore has a lot of basic corners. Most of them are just 90 degrees. So I suppose that could be a reason. It's like if you were going around maybe like Sochi, you know, the master of 90-degree turns. I suppose, you know, they're not difficult. Okay. You know what? The hard size, the car felt like shit. Medium size, that's pretty good. Keep it up, you got this. Thank you, Stanley. You're on 1998 subs, I am indeed. You be hitting me with those ads. To be fair, I have them on low. As I do on shorts as well, I have them on low. You right, Alpha Legion Gaming? Thanks for the follow, mate. That's massive. One more question, what pedal wheel setup do you have? It's a Thrustmaster, like full Thrustmaster stuff. I've got a T300 base, an open wheel add-on wheel, and I don't actually know what my pedals are, but they're probably the most basic pedals you can get, so I got this stuff 4 or 5 years ago, and it all works perfectly. And I think that's where I got my pedals from. I think they were in a bundle with the wheelbase and this wheel, so you can probably find them there. But I can't actually tell you what the pedals are. But it's literally just 3 pedals, and that's it. There's nothing else to them. That's a successful practice session, I reckon. I'm fastest by 2 attempts. That'll change quite quickly. I reckon I'll be lucky to finish in the top 10. Yep, there you go, 13th. But you know what? I'm ahead of Mark Webber by... Oh, wait. Mark quit, but he didn't even do a lap. Didn't bother. My God. I subbed. Hang on. Stanley and Sage of Malice have subscribed. I wonder if that count only goes up. How much races until the end of the season? Well, there's 24 races, and this is only round 3, so we've got loads left. You're playing the F1 game? I am playing the F1 game. It's basically the... Actually, no, it is the only thing I do on this channel, so... Yeah. If you're not really into F1 or you don't like the F1 game, then you probably don't want to be watching me, because it's literally all I do. You're looking at Thrustmaster stuff? Yeah, to be fair, Thrustmaster... I actually have seen loads of sim racing brands that I've never even heard of, but Thrustmaster seems like the sort of go-to. And, yeah, had it 4 years, never really had anything go wrong with it. I mean, the wheel's materials sort of fall into pieces, but in terms of the actual functionality, it still works great. So, yeah, there's the only set of like sim stuff I've ever had, but I'd recommend it because it's great. I watch it every weekend. Oh, that's good to hear. Good job on the practice. Thanks, mate. Try Assetto Corsa sometime. I do play it. I just don't make content on it. I make content on only F1, but I play Assetto Corsa, I play, you know, rallying, I play GT7, I've started playing iRacing, so I play everything, I just don't stream it. Refresh the sub thing, should have reached 2k, yeah, I think I might have to just take it off, because it doesn't seem to update. Oh, there you go. Oh my goodness, it updated as soon as I click. Oh, wow. Well, we've done it, everyone. We have done it. And I've done it, but I'm also just going to turn it off because it doesn't even work. But yay! There it is. Thank you, everyone. That is ridiculous. I was on 1400 for 7 months, and in the space of like 3 weeks, I got to 2k, and it's all because of you. Couldn't thank you enough. How much that Max Portrait cost? It's a cardboard cutout that cost, I think it was about £30 on Amazon, which is where I found it. An NK with the $5 donation. Shout out. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Let's go. Everything's popping. 2k subs or $5 donation. Bedtime for me. Isn't it like... Well, actually... Yeah. Isn't it like morning? To be fair, my sleep schedule's cooked anyways. But yeah, thank you, mate. Good jobs on 2k subs. Yes, we've finally done it. I've got to go, but good job, and I wish you the best on this F1 career. You too, Stanley. Hope you have a fantastic day and weekend. As do all of you. I hope you have a great day and weekend as well. 6 AM, I drive a truck. Oh, that sounds like really, really tough. Like, really, like, demoralizing. 3 AM here in California, yeah. I had, like, my whole world tore apart when I learnt that Australia is only, like, 6 hours ahead of me in, like, parts of Australia. I just thought, like, most of Australia was 11 hours ahead, and they're just not. And now I know, I thought America was just between 6 and 8 hours, but it's actually more like some places are 10, some places are 4. To be honest, I just underestimated how ginormous places like Australia and, you know, America are, because I think England's quite big. And then, yeah, you look at a map and you look at, you know, places and you realise just how ginormous those places are. Do you have mods? Just to be asked, can I be one? I said the other day that I wouldn't have any more if people just asked, but yeah, there you go. I do have mods, but yeah, to be honest, the moderator thing, obviously you can still moderate chat, but you don't like, yeah, it's more of just a status at that point. You just got a bit of special, English, a special symbol in the chat. But welcome to qualifying. Forgot to mention that. I don't really know what to expect. I'm hoping for a decent result. Q2 would be nice. But honestly, as per usual, just beat my teammate. And that's it, really. Just beat my teammate. Didn't look at my sector one, so you know, that's good. I just didn't do, like, the most important part. See how I'm getting on. Thanks so much, yep. You're welcome, mate. I will say, I need to think of a response to say to someone when they ask to be a mod. I might just start saying I've got too many already. I've got, like, 6. Because I don't know how to respond, because I feel bad just saying, like, no, I'm not making you a moderator, go away. Not bad. Too much overtake throughout the lap, but P9? Alright. I'm well pleased with that. Can be, but I love it. My own boss, I answer to no one but the delivery time. Yeah, at least you got that bit of freedom, I guess. I mean, I can't really give any perspective on it, or, you know, I can only make assumptions, because I've never done anything like that. Bro's driving to McDonald's? That is so funny. Oh my days. That might be the funniest fat joke I've read yet. That is, you know, fair play to you, mate. That is... Shut up. Alright, well, our gap to the knockout is, yeah, we should be fine. I'm taking a gamble. And I hope I just don't get knocked out, you know? I got an 8/10 gap. No, we stayed P9. Well, there you go. Easy. Also, I don't know if you saw that, but Red Bull and the drivers in the car, I've got the Japan. Why did I say it like that? It's got the Japan livery on because it looks cool. Take a P9, you know, Webber's through as well. Don't know how that's happened. How was Mark Webber beaten like 8 different... I don't know. You're right, Henrique. Welcome. Welcome. Scared the shit out of me. Oh, I keep forgetting I've got... I keep forgetting that I've got that, like, that... No one on stream can hear that, but my Twitch, like, alert is, like, I think it's the Taco Bell, like, bell sound. And I had it when I started streaming in, like, 2020. I never changed it. It always scares the shit out of me, but... Scottish Chester. Did I say that right? Scottish... That's a tongue twister. Scottish... I can't say it. But thanks for the follow anyway, mate. I massively appreciate that. You know, we gained a follower on Twitch and Kick today. For the first time, like, ever. And we hit 2k subs on YouTube. I've only been streaming for 15 minutes. And, well, it's been incredible. You got it right? Yeah, yeah. It's like saying red lolly, red. You know, forget it, doesn't matter. You know, I'm just gonna wait until the end of the session, to be honest. You're up, Big Meech? Hello? Oh, what's that mean? Oh, that was a bit odd. Alright, we're looking for a top 10. I'd be very surprised if we get it. We're still looking for it. It's going to be a 29.3 at the moment. Have I got my new tyres on? Yes, I do. Fantastic stuff. Good setup. Keep up the good work. Max #1. I agree. He might be #1 in the game, but I think he's #1 in real life as well. What a driver. What F1 team do you support? I'll be honest, mate. I never know how to answer this, because I don't really support anyone. I just sort of like all of them, and just... I'm happy when, like, a certain team gets a good result. Let me just do something real quick, but I'd say probably... I know they're, like, the top 3 teams right now, but I'd say Ferrari, McLaren, Red Bull, Haas, and RB. I like all of them. But, yeah, until next year, when it will be Cadillac, I don't really have a favourite team. Now, excuse me for one moment. How did am I dumb? Oh, there you go. Alright, I figured it out. When you use a mouse right-handed, you're trying to do it with your left hand, it's quite tricky. Hold up. Alright, bring that down. Oh. That's not... Oh. Right, I have to abandon that idea then, that's tough. Sorry, everyone! Sorry. Sorry. My favourite Formula 1 driver? By far, Checo Perez. I'm really looking forward to Cadillac getting involved. I am too. And Audi. Audi and Cadillac in one team. Or one season, sorry. What do you think about Kubica? One of the best drivers to not win a championship. And it's an absolute travesty that he never got to drive for Ferrari. Cadillac's getting an F1 team? Absolutely, mate. Next year, Cadillac is joining under General Motors. And their drivers are Checo Perez and Valtteri Bottas. I am so excited. To be fair, Cadillac getting, back in Formula... Well, not back in Formula 1, but Cadillac getting in Formula 1 and them signing Checo, my favourite driver, is the only reason I started streaming here again. If he didn't come back, ever, there's a chance I would have never streamed again. Because I just didn't give a shit about Formula 1. But now I do. So, it's all down to Checo Perez that I'm here today. And also thank you to Cadillac for signing him. Oh! Okay, I might just butcher this entire lap before it's even started. We'll carry on anyway, but... I wasn't in the right headspace, I was too busy thinking about Cadillac. I didn't think about actually driving. I also forgot to turn off the engine sound. I will do that because some of you may like it, but I just really don't. So, yeah. It's a mod that it sounds like it's meant to sound like a V8, but I just don't like it, I'll be honest. How much did your setup cost? That's a good question. Just my racing stuff, probably about £400, probably a bit less. Everything I've got, probably a couple of grand. But that's over, 11 years? Yeah, that lap was really bad. My goodness. Take a 12th, though. It's not bad, but I should have got through. That was really bad. Did you try and type the word fatty and it autocorrected Gary? That's quite funny. Shout out Gary Anderson. Oh, it's half a second off. To be fair, even a good lap, I weren't getting half a second. I'll take a P12, though. That's not bad. Do you like IndyCar, Rally GT, WC MotoGP, or just F1? I like all of those things. I don't watch them very often, but I do like them. I am interested in them. Take the gloves off, you clown. Well, if you want to donate 100 quid and, buy me a new wheel, then I will. But I wear the gloves, so my wheel doesn't fall to pieces. Cheers, mate. And let me quickly restart my game and turn off that engine, because it's just not nice. It's just not. Alright, mate, if you just said fatty, twice, then it's fine. But, yeah, at this point, it's just a bit boring, isn't it? Do you really have nothing better to do? No, they don't. To be fair, you could probably say that about, everyone here, to be honest. But, yeah, it's a good point. Alright, yeah, turn off the V8. Yes, there we go. You're British? I am British. Well heard. Misspelling the same 5-letter word about 15 times is remarkable. I understand that English might not be your first language, but... Come on. Why is there so much hate? I don't know either. I feel like I'm the only one, but... You know what? They can carry on. At the end of the day, it doesn't bother me. And if it makes them feel better, then fair play to them. Carry on. You know what I mean? If it's what gets you through the day, then I suppose you got to do it, ain't ya? How's the racing been? To be fair, I've only just done quali. The car felt pretty good. What's good? You right, Barrington? Right, Riddard. That's just weird, mate. Like, people are so strange. Some of the things they say is outrageous. I've just gone into the wrong career mode. These random YouTube live channels always have the wildest DGen bridge troll chatters. They really do, yeah. I think it's because most of the people watching probably don't know what Formula 1 is. You know, they just pop by because, like, it's a stream and it's kind of chill. At least I hope it is. And, yeah, people just like to be mean. What's your age? I'm 19. Do a flip? I can't, there'd be an earthquake. Checo fan? I'm a massive Checo fan. And Alpha Legion Gaming, I'm sorry I missed that, but he hypes 10. I'll be honest, I don't know what that means because I'm not familiar with Kick, but shout out to you. Thanks, mate. I think the extra comments might make you more money. Unfortunately, and this is, you know, in defense of the haters, I don't. IndyCar is by far and away the best single seat of racing. F1 ranks way down the bottom, and that's from someone who worked alongside F1 for 30 years. I mean, it's perfectly, you know, fine for you to think that. I just disagree. I just think Formula 1's better because it's faster, pretty much. Obesity said your name. Not sure what that's supposed to mean. You're a chill guy, I don't even like racing, but stumbling upon this type of positivity earned you a sub. I appreciate that, Smoking Stan. I do try and be as positive as possible, even when there is a lot of pricks and bad eggs in the chat. It's just part and parcel of streaming and showing your personality. IndyCar is awesome, but I prefer the theatre of F1. I couldn't have worded it better myself. That is pretty much what it is. I think IndyCar might have better racing, because it's more of a spec series, I believe. But the whole, like, atmosphere of F1 is just... Plus, I've been watching F1 for like 5 years. I've only watched a couple IndyCar races. Formula 1 is always better than NASCAR. Well, to be fair, that isn't, like, 100%. There will be a lot of people that will disagree, and that's fine. But I agree, though. I think NASCAR is extremely boring, but obviously something is great, and that's good. Hang on a minute here. Do we have... Hang on, I have to see this, because this is new to me. There is a scam Stream Elements bot trying to get me to moderate them. That is unbelievable. How thick do you... I know I might come across as a bit dumb, but I'm not that thick. If anyone's streaming and, like, sees that, just don't fall for it, please. It's very easy to find out. They don't have a tick next to their name. We stopped by to see a chubby clown wear gloves while playing a video game. Like I said, mate, please, donate me £100 and I won't have to wear gloves. It's up to you. You either pay me money to stop me wearing gloves so I could buy a new wheel, or I wear the gloves. Alright? It's up to you, mate. The choice is yours. IndyCar doesn't exist outside America. That is kind of true, but to be fair, they haven't really promoted it worldwide. You know, F1, they go to America. I don't think IndyCar comes over to Europe. I think if they did, they'd get a bit more traction. I mean, it is shown in England. Like, I do get to watch NASCAR on, like, Sky Sports, but, it is usually in the middle of the night, and I'm not awake in the middle of the night, so... Good day from Tasmania. Someone standing behind you. There is indeed. It's Max Verstappen himself, although he is displayed... You know, he's time-travelled. He's gone back 10 years, and now he's standing behind me. I know Alejandro lives in a one-bedroom apartment with 12 family members. I won't comment. Alright, let's get ready for this Grand Prix. I love this strategy. I hate the soft tyre, though. Can I not just use hards? Like, can I do that, please? I feel like I'd prefer that. The soft tyres never go down well, like, ever. That could work. Maybe. I'm not too... you know what? I'll just do this. I'll stick with it. Get some friends? That's just hurtful. Say bottle of water? There you go, mate. Ferrari is stumbling right now. Or did they do something else? After yesterday's mishap with Leclerc. Indy 500 is the ultimate spectacle. An F1 car is a technical marvel. My BA at Honda is jaw-dropping, but I can't buy F1 as a legit sport now. I guess so. I mean, I agree. I wouldn't say Indy 500 is the ultimate spectacle. It was the most boring thing I think I've ever watched in my life. But again, that's just my opinion. Others think it's great, like you, and we move. Alright, let's begin this race. Although I love reading chat, apart from the odd weirdo, I guess is a good term, I do like racing as well, and I do like driving my car. So, that's what we're going to do. We do have Red Bull in their Japan livery. Looks amazing. Any surprising qualifying? Ollie Behrman P10's quite good. Actually, I think the biggest surprise is me in P12, let's be honest. Slowest car around the track I'm not very good at, and yeah, P12 is great. No one knows Indy 500, everyone knows F1. See, I think I disagree. I know I said I find Indy 500 really boring, but I'm pretty sure the entire world knows what it is. They just don't watch it. It's a bit like the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Everyone knows what it is, it's just most don't watch it. Even F1, you could say the same. They know what Monaco is, and the Monaco Grand Prix, they just, yeah. This lad is doing a great job taking with troll comments and grow up. It's like I said, mate, if they want to say those things to make themselves feel better, then feel free. If they need to vent, then do it. Oh, hang on, I've got the wheel bug. Oh, great. Hang on, gotta fix that. There you go, right. It's not a bad start. We're going 3 wide into turn 1. Could we not do a centre and a frost, please? Can we not? Relax. Oh, hang on, I love that. Whoa, big skid. We're good. I get this bug. I don't know if anyone else gets this, but every time they start a session, so a practice, a quali, or a race, my wheel just won't, like, pick up correctly. It's like, I'll turn 90 degrees, and it'll only turn, like, 5. I used to have to restart the whole session, but now a quick pause, unpause seems to fix the issue, which is nice. Am I the... Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, no! Oh, my goodness. What has happened there? That is an absolute catastrophe. How are you the first person to say that? Oh, actually, to be fair, you've said that. Now everyone's saying it. That is like the first, like, major mistake I've made, to be fair. I used to do that all the time. I do apologize, everyone. You were supposed to be able to see the game the entire time. That is just, yeah, that is so bad from me. And Xander with the 5-er. Good pack of Haribos with that. Cheers, mate. That is massive. Thank you so much. It's crazy to think that people actually donate to me. Because, like, if I was watching me, I wouldn't have, because I think I'm a prick. It's working now, yeah. I don't know if any... I mean, I assume a lot of you know about OBS, but if you don't, I use display capture, which captures my whole screen, and I had it turned off because I was restarting my game, and I just forgot to turn it back on. But you know what? We've made the mistake, we've learned from the mistake, and everything's all right now, so we can move on with the race. We're up a few places. We're in P10, and if I could somehow stay in P10, it'll be a Christmas miracle and an incredibly good result. Just gotta look after me tyres. And, yeah, not let the rears die. That is the main thing. If the rears die, I'm finished. Got a mixture of tyres on as well. Behrman on the mediums. There are a couple of hard tyres in use. Honestly, I'm kind of considering doing a medium hard rather than a medium soft. Because I just feel like 10 laps on the mediums is just way too many for me. My pace after like the 8th or 9th lap is going to be so catastrophically slow. It might not be, but from previous experience it will. Now, reading chat, I go off track, what a surprise. Oh, a little skid from Ollie. It means nothing. Alright, fair enough. That Ferrari engine is rapid. Oh, wait, I've got a Ferrari engine. Oh. Oh, shit. I don't know why I can't learn from the thousands of times I've done it, but every time I look at chat and I go in a corner, I just crash. Starting to stream and record myself. Yep, luckily when you've... I don't know how I've done it, to be fair. I've been using OBS and like streaming and doing what I've been doing since I was like 9 years old, so like 10 years ago. And I still cock up the most, like, basic things. Like now, when I just didn't have my display capture on. It's quite incredible. We have a yellow flag. Oh! Well, what's the... Oh, it's land... No, it's not. I believe it might actually be Mark Webber, my teammate, that causes a red flag. That changes things, but not really. I swear every stream it looks like Max is getting closer and closer. I hope not. That's quite a scary thought and concept. I'm not sure about that. What's a red flag? When there's like a massive incident on the track, so like a big crash or a car is stopped on the track, they red flag the race, which means everyone stops, everyone drives around slowly, and they go back in the pits. So marshals can go and clean up the track and move all debris and cars if there is any, and then they restart the race by making everyone go out the pits, drive around, and line back up on the grid. So in other words, it's like restarting the race. So there you go. I'm not a racing fan, that's fine, mate. You know? If you don't know, just ask. Some people might, you know, make fun of you for not knowing. I won't, I'll just tell you. And now this is what I was thinking of doing, is doing hard to medium, but I just feel like, oh, you know, I'll do, can I just do mediums instead? Yeah, I'd rather do this. Although, is this my used tyres? I can't tell. I don't know, how can I tell? I don't know. I'm just gonna hope these aren't my used tyres. Oh, I can't... I'm not allowed to remove a stint now, apparently. Oh, what a game. Okay, hang on. We can figure this out. It's like a puzzle game, this. Yep. And then we add, and then we remove that. There we go. That's what I was trying to do the whole bloody time. I'm gonna try to give you a $10 donor with my Christmas money. You really... I could not stress this enough. You do not have to do that. Please make sure you won't regret it if you're planning on doing that. Does it restart from lap 1, or it keep going from the pause point? Can't see my screen. Oh. Ah, I'm gonna kick off, man. Oh my days! How is it possible to be so unbelievably stupid? Like, genuinely. Oh my... I'm gonna... Prick. I'm gonna kick off, man. Thanks for telling me, Evolutionary. Because if you didn't tell me, I would have left it like that the whole time. We don't mind. No, YouTube Shorts was fine, but on my main YouTube stream, I had the same thing on. Sorry, mate. Hey, you're I thank you. You have saved me a massive amount of frustration. Max is moving? Yeah, because I just fucking walloped him. It's the only YouTube stream I've been on for more than 2 minutes. That's good to hear. Right. Everything's good now, right? YouTube, you Shorts and normal, you can see. Everything's okay now. Right. Let's have a mental reset, because it's all gone to pot. And we still have another 27 laps left. And then we have a whole nother Grand Prix. So we've got plenty of stuff. I know we've missed the first few laps, but we're all good now. Why did you have a crash out? Because I'm streaming on YouTube Shorts, but I'm also streaming on, like, normal YouTube, like, landscape, big, whatever you want to call it, and my screen wasn't on there either, so they've missed even more stuff, and also, it's the same case for Twitch and Kick, which I'm live on. Jesus wept. If you want to record the game, I did. That's exactly what happened. Right, race start number 2, though. Can it be equal to the first one? Oh, it's a bit of wheel spin, but yeah, that's alright. My favourite F1 driver? None other than Sergio Tequila Perez. Hang on, how have I done this then? I thought I just slipped up to the inside. Oh, hang on. Someone's front wing's just come off. Okay. We're alright now. Everything's alright. You know what? Yeah, forget about it. It's in the past. The mistake has been rectified. Let's just carry on. Sergio Perez, why? I don't actually know, to be honest. Just sort of 4 or 5 years ago, I just started liking him, and he's the only driver I like. Oh, hello. Oh. Alright, that's cool. Wasn't expecting Antonelli to brake so monstrosity early. I'm still going to have him. Broken front wing, I'm still having him, though. Yeah, push him off. There you go. What a disaster the last sort of 5 minutes have been. I think there's a curse. I think I do have a curse. I call it the curse of Porsche. Because my first episode of this stream, like series, was really tough as well. Like, the racing was horrible and the car was horrible and I was having a really bad time. And now, I have this thing where my stream isn't showing the game and I break my front wing. So, yeah, it's all gone to pot. Yeah, I don't really know, to be honest, why I just like Perez. I just sort of do, you know? I mean, I'll be honest. If Perez wasn't coming back, I probably wouldn't have come back to, like, making content. I would have just binned it off completely. Because before we got announced as a Cadillac driver, my interest in F1 was literally zero. I did not give a shit about anything. Whereas now there's a little bit more interest there. Oh, I don't really know what's going to happen from here. I don't actually know what to expect. We are on the hards, but we are 20 seconds behind. And everyone's going to be doing one more stop, but so am I. So I'm not entirely sure how this is going to end. I reckon I'm just going to, like, finish last. But you never know. Of course, I am hoping for a safety car. That is what I need. A safety car will bring me right back into this. I'm thinking back to the incident. It was so dumb of me. If there's one thing that I know about myself, is that my racecraft is really bad. As I'm sure you can tell from watching me. And I just forgot that the AI brake really early when there's a car in front. And there you go. Will his form return? He was pretty ass. Only after Miami. Before Miami last year, he was very good. I mean, he almost beat Verstappen in quali around this track, which is just dumb. And he also got like a win, or like yeah, got like second at Bahrain, second at Saudi Arabia, or something along those lines. He was pretty good. And then it's always Miami, 23 and 24. After Miami, it just goes to shit. Oh my god, what is wrong with my driving right now? This isn't even the car, this is just me. This is unbelievable. You'd think because I'm using the racing line, I should be, like, spotless, but that just isn't the case. I'm really shit. I mean, I'm catching pretty fast, but I don't know, can I make up 20 seconds? To be fair, there's 20 laps left. Day one of asking Krim to complain about Max at the HOA. I have. They won't do anything. At this point, I've just accepted him as, like, part of my life. You right, Keller? Sorry if I mispronounced that. And Ghoulmaster. That's a tough name, I like that. Reminds me of the Soul Master from Hollow Knight. What a game. I'm actually cashing a lot less than I thought I was. I thought I was doing 2 seconds a lap, but it's actually not even close to that. Hey, green sector 1 though. First one of the race. I'm going to Abu Dhabi this year, by the way. Oh, congrats! And like, congrats. I don't know, but yeah, I am very jealous of that. I mean, people say that, you know, Abu Dhabi is a pretty shit track, but last race of the season, potential title decider, that's probably an absolute cracker. Of course, I'd love to go to any F1 race in general, even if it's the shittest one there, like Hungary or something. Just to go would be amazing. I can't believe what I've just read. The scam Stream Elements has not only just said, "Hi, I'm back," like a normal account, but then proceeded to repost the scam. Let me just get rid of that, just so no one falls for it. Stream Elements would never come into your chat and ask to be added as a moderator, because that's not how it works. So if any of you are streaming and see anything like that, please ignore it. Have you gone to Silverstone? I've driven past it, just on a journey, but I've never been there, no. It costs me a kidney and 3 years worth of working to afford. You're a willy? Well, that's just a bit hurtful, really. It's just not kind. Can't believe you said that. My dad allowed me, because somehow I got 97.6 in my GPA. I almost failed every single subject. Oh, that's massive. I only barely passed. So well done to you. I mean, did I put enough effort in? Absolutely not. But I won't lie, if my mum or dad said, I'll let you go to an F1 race if you, like, do well, I would have got 100. But the past is the past. What drivers could you win against? None of them. Be it real life or virtual. I consider myself slightly above average. So, not a lot, no. Keep up the work, full respect on 2K, man. Thanks, man. It's been insane. It's been ridiculous. Like I said, from November 2024 until the start of September this year, so sort of 10 or so months, I had gained about 5. And then to go from there to gaining 500-600 in the space of 3 weeks has been a bit surreal. I won't lie, I've never experienced this level of like exposure and growth. It's very motivating is a good word. I'm a better driver? You probably are, mate. But we'll never know, because there ain't a way to find out. And also, who cares? At the end of the day, we're here for fun. We're not here to have a competition of who's the fastest, or who's the biggest loser. It ain't me. But I'll be honest, you do come into a lot of streams, but I feel like I'm just modding people because they asked. So I think what I'll do is I'll give it a week or so, and if there are moderators, because I have like 6, that aren't really doing anything, then I will. But I don't want to have like 50 moderators just because someone asked, you know what I mean? What's your favourite track on the calendar this year? Probably Spa, to be honest. What's the gap? The gap is 16 seconds, and people are pitting. Oh, it's the soft tyre runners. That makes sense. You shut up, my mate. Okay, yeah. Whoa! Gabriel, relax. You know what? I actually will. Because get that guy the fuck out of here. I'm sure you know the standard rules for like deleting chat messages, but anything said about me personally, just leave. It don't really matter unless it's really extreme. And obviously, your sort of bog standard stuff that needs to be banned is your obviously your racisms and your homophobias and all of that. Make sure that isn't here, because that's obviously really bad. Apart from that though, someone says like, oh, you're fat, go to the gym, all that bollocks, you can just leave that. If I should do a Suzuka night race, I reckon that would be like emotional. The atmosphere would probably be extremely nice. I mean, I reckon they should light up not only the track, but they should light up the surrounding area so you can see like the cherry blossom trees. Gabriel thinks he's Fernando Alonso. I know he's his manager, but you know, it doesn't get passed down. Stop. I just realised, did Bortolo go on softs to more softs? That seems pointless, but fair enough. Drive an RB19. What year is that from? I don't actually remember. But I do actually. That's 22... Is that 23 or 24? Because I know 2021 was the 16B. But I don't know if they went straight to 18 or 17. Probably 17. So you want me to drive last year's Red Bull, which was just kind of mid, like the current one? Very random question. Maybe one day, if I can be bothered to buy F124 again. This feels a bit humiliating, to be honest, getting pocketed by Gabriel Bortoletto this bad. I know he's on the soft tyres. I mean, come on, it's a Sauber. Gabriel was a fantastic driver. I think second best rookie on the grid, but, like, come on. You have a Discord server? I do have a Discord server, I just don't ever use it because there's like 6 people in it. But to be fair, since there's a lot more people watching me nowadays, maybe I should restart it. But to be fair, I only really used it to, you know, let people know when I was making videos and, you know, it's kind of about it, really. Any other racing games you're interested in? I am. I play a lot, well, I used to play a lot of GT7. But since I moved to PC, obviously I can't play it anymore because PlayStation exclusive. I've played a bit of Assetto Corsa, I've played a bit of rallying like WRC, and just recently started playing iRacing. Is an FP3 going on? I think it finished 15 minutes ago. What team am I driving as? I am doing a My Team as Porsche. It is in the title, my friend. And also in my description is a link to this mod that not only gives you a really good livery, but also suits, and as you can see in the top left, what's it called? You get a badge as well. So it's like a fully authentic My Team. It's very well made. It's one of those things where you think to yourself, how is this free? Because everything nowadays is usually, you know, cost money, especially of this quality. Let me just check something. Oh, I don't... Okay. Oh. Okay, it does work. I thought my other, like, my leaderboard screen wasn't on then. What's your favourite team? Well, it will be Cadillac. If I'm allowed to say Cadillac, then Cadillac. But I'd say right now, I usually change my mind every 10 minutes, but I'd say Ferrari. Do you like night circuits? I love night circuits. Have you ever played Need for Speed? I've played Need for Speed Heat. And that was really good. I played Unbound, and it was not so good. And one of my favourite games ever was Need for Speed Most Wanted. So, yeah. A couple of them, but that's it. It's free? Yeah, pretty much every mod. If you go on overtake.gg, the website, there are so many amazingly well-made mods that are free, and you do think this shouldn't be free because it's just so well-made. Like all my stuff, I've got livery mods for every single team on the grid. I've got engine mods that change the engine to a V10. I've got this. You can add realistic sponsors to like the track, and there are so many more things. It's all free. Of course, there is paid stuff. Actually, I've only found one paid thing so far, and I really wanted to use it. It allowed me to, like, change the team names of, like, say, like, Alpine. I could change their team name to, like, Ford or Jaguar or whoever. And I wanted to get it so I could change Haas to Cadillac in my Perez and Cadillac driver career that I do. But unfortunately, it costs, like... It doesn't cost a lot. It's like £5 a month, but it's still money that, you know, I don't get back. For now, anyway. Do you play any other games? Of course I do. Oh, there you go. I'm reading chat and I go off. Good. Please, for the love of all that's holy, Fat Crim, stop reading chat when you're in a corner. Please! I am talking to myself there. Don't worry, I do it a lot. But yeah, no, F1 is probably my least played game. Despite, you know, playing it every day. But, actually, maybe not nowadays. About 2 months ago, I was playing just pretty much every free-to-play game that was out there, so... Yeah, Apex Legends mostly, but also just Gran Turismo. I was playing a lot of that. I was also playing a shit ton of Forza Horizon. But recently, it's just F1. Hang on, can I... Yeah, that'll do. Cheers, bye. Yeah, I think Most Wanted, I played it recently from start to finish again. But when I first played it, I was only about, like, 7. So I've got, like, that, like, nostalgic feeling towards it as well. A bit like Burnout Paradise, which is another one of my favourite all-time games. It's like that bit of nostalgia, which makes it, you know, a bit more fondly remembered. Although even without that, it's still a fantastic game. How do people do the 0% downforce mods and stuff? I'll be honest, I don't have any clue about any of that. To be honest, I don't even know what that really is, because, well, I'm not really... I might be an F1 content creator, if you want to call me that, but I don't actually really know that many people. So is that a thing? People race with 0% downforce? That just sounds not fun. Although they probably do, like, challenges around Monaco and stuff, don't they? What steering wheel do I use? To say Thrustmaster Open Wheel Add-on. Wish they changed the name to just, like, Thrustmaster Open Wheel. Why has there got to be add-on at the end? Makes it sound like it's not that good. Because it's an add-on. you're meant to add it onto something, which I suppose you are, but... Does this dude ever go outside? I do, yeah. I really, really do. I go out quite a lot. It's clear you have a very, very different conception of time than I do. Because I stream for at most 3 hours a day. And I don't know if you know, but there is 24 hours in a day. And you're usually awake for 16 of those. So that means if you're a bit of a brain genius, there is around 13 to 12 hours in the day where I'm not streaming. And usually I spend that time outside. What's going on? Will you play Battlefield 6 when it comes out? Probably not. I don't really play shooter games. I mean, Battlefield 5 was, like, really cool, but I don't know. I don't really... No. Also costs a lot of money that I don't really have, so... Maybe one day. What's your favourite F1? I play on Xbox personally. I haven't got a PC because of all the model and the hackers. To be fair, I don't think... Can you really get a hacker? I haven't versed any hackers yet. And I also, you know, I have cross-platform on, so... But, honestly, I think 23... Hang on, I'm getting done by my teammate here. This is bad. Am I that slow? Oh, it is on the mediums, to be fair. Can I try a little undercut? Oh, that was clean! Oh, please let me have this. Oh, and I got oversteer. It's done. Oh, my... These mistakes are so bad from me today. I know, like, the car is dog shit, but, like, come on me. Oh, so pathetic. I'm so disappointed in myself, because, like, they're just so easy to avoid, and yet I still just do it. To be fair, I usually just use a flashback, but I know that annoys people, so... Instead, you get to see me trundle around in last. I just won my 4th kart championship. Way! Congrats, Arjan. Well done to you. I've never driven a go-kart before, so I imagine it's very difficult, especially at that level. It's a fair play. Only lost 7 seconds, to be fair. Have you played Assetto Corsa? I haven't played Assetto Corsa Competizione, if that's how you pronounce it, but I have played, well, I still play a lot of just Assetto Corsa, the original one. Alright, let's get in these pits and, well, I'm not going on the soft tyres. Can I go on the mediums, please, EA? No, I'm forced to go on soft tyres. Okay. So if it was going bad before, it's going really, really horribly now. Stop by in the McDonald's drive-thru. Oh, and we have a slow stop. I seriously have a curse in this game. Or this game mode. This My Team career has been nothing but curse so far. Sweet setup, thanks, Kevin. I've worked on it for many years. I didn't even realise Alpha Legion sent another 10 on Kick. I still don't know what it means, but thank you anyways. You avoiding hackers in those? It's rare on PC. Other games, however, like shooters, are more prone to. Obviously, yeah, but I don't play any shooters, and when I did, it was on PlayStation, so I wouldn't have. But yeah, I do know some games because I do follow some of them, like just on Twitter and stuff. I do know that, you know, the cheating situation is quite bad in some of them. I feel like we could have actually got a result today in this race. I do actually feel like I could have. I think the pace is there for a points finish. And yet, well, I'd be lucky to catch up to Gasly, unfortunately. I drive the 12-14 kart champions. I don't know what it is. I don't know, to be honest. I'm back. Oh my goodness, you wouldn't believe it. Sergio Perez is in my chat. That's incredible. You should definitely go karting since you haven't tried it. Mate, this isn't even a joke. I mean this, I can't fit in one. So until I've already cut off about 15 kilograms, if I can do another 15, then I should be able to. Can I get a custom steering wheel from you? If you want to pay for it, yeah. I ain't got hundreds of quid laying by. That's not a bad idea, though. Someone asked about, like, merchandise. Obviously, your typical stuff, your shirts, your hats, your hoodies, your cups and things. Sell a custom steering wheel. Although, if you, like, bought it from a brand, like Thrustmaster, and then put your logo on it, and then sold it, I don't think they'd be happy with that. No, that wouldn't work. I don't think that's legal. It's a good idea, actually, but I just don't know how you can make that work other than making your own wheel, which would require an entire business. No offense, but maybe you should retire for the race. You'll save your engine. That's not really... No, that isn't really offensive. That's just sort of a good idea. I don't know. I don't like bunking off from races early just because I'm, you know, driving like shit. I do like to finish my races. What wheel am I using? A Thrustmaster open wheel add-on. You should get a Moser R3 bundle or an R5 or an R9. I don't even know what Moser is. I mean, obviously, I can assume they're a sim racing company like your Thrustmaster, but I'll be honest, Thrustmaster and Fanatec are the only ones I know. That is mainly down to the fact I've not really done any research, because to me, the setup I've got is more than enough than what I need to, like, do what I need to do, which is just drive. You know, maybe if I can, you know, work a bit harder, both on here and in real life, and then save a bit, maybe I can upgrade. Still got loads of laps left. These soft tyres are going to be on, like, the brink of extinction. By the time I get to lap 27, they are going to be so dead. Oh, that's fine. I really like you, but you should. It's for business. Custom steering wheel is a good option. Like, yeah, it's a good idea, but where do you even begin? Setting up an entire business just for, like, maybe, like, 2 people to buy your product doesn't really seem profitable, but like I said, it's a good idea. It's just how do you put that into practice when, you know, you don't really have resources for it. This looks a lot better than YouTube. I don't know, this could be a complete lie. Although, hang on, were you watching on YouTube Shorts or, like, YouTube, like, Big? Because YouTube Shorts, I use low latency so that I can talk to people within the same, like, 10 seconds rather than 17 years. It's a great option. It's the Moser R3. It's 300. You can get a Formula-style mod on it. I'll look at it, but I'm not sure about buying one. Welcome back, Boonchu. You say remember me every time, and I always will. I'm not even catching anyone else that quickly. Like, this is just sad. Shorts? Yeah, that makes sense. The Moser R5 and R9 have better force feedback. To be fair, I can see that being an advantage if you take sim racing, like, seriously. When you're just me, who just wants to, like, muck about and drive and then just, like, race. Do I really need better force feedback? Because, I don't know. I actually don't know. Like, would it really change my experience that much? If I was, like, an iRacing nerd, then maybe, but I don't know. I will look at it, though. I'll definitely look at that whole company and see what they sell. It's just, I'll be honest, I'm just satisfied with what I've got. How much is yourself thinking of buying my own? Well, if you're just talking about the steering stuff, I'd say... Well, when I got it 4 years ago, it was like between £350 and £400. I'd say nowadays you might be able to get it for a little bit cheaper, because it's not outdated, it's just... they're old. It'd feel very good? Okay, I'll look at it then. There's nothing wrong with your setup, it suits you and it does the job. Exactly. I mean, obviously, if I was like, you know, if I had, you know, many monies, then I'd probably just upgrade it for the sake of upgrading it. But right now, I'm just not in that situation. I'm not even going to catch Weber. This is just so upsetting. W profile pic? I made it when I was like 2 years ago. I just used an Instagram filter. You think Max stands a chance winning it all this season? Absolutely not, no. But I love Max, he's my third favourite driver of all time, but no. If he wins in Singapore, maybe, but right now, no. Cheapest is the Moza R3 and it's very good, better than your set as it's direct drive, which is a lot better force feedback and it feels amazing. As you can feel the curbs, but your setup is fine and it works, so all good. Yeah, it's like I said, I will look at it and I'll watch videos about it, I'll look at reviews, I'll look at like all of that. And if I feel like it's a worthy purchase, then I'll save up for it and I'll get it. There you go. Probably 1%, I agree. What game is this? It's F1 25. Currently dropping an absolute, like, ginormous shit, like the size of Liverpool, on the entire track, so not ideal. I'm hoping Bahrain I can actually put in a strong performance, though. That's the overall aim. The other teams have bettered the Palmers this season. It's just so hard for him. I think the car is quite... If they could, like, keep the car at the same sort of level it has been, because I feel like that's just because the tracks have, like, long straights. But even so, McLaren are still going to be really good. So are Mercedes, so are Ferrari. Once in a blue moon, but Ferrari will be there as well. It isn't like... Because obviously, if Max had his 2023 car, then obviously he could have, because he would just win everything. But there's no guarantee of him winning every single race, and even if he does, Piastri or Norris are probably just going to keep finishing second or third, and they'll just win anyway. So, if he had, like, a better car throughout the mid-season, I mean, you could say that about anyone, but, yeah, there would have been a chance. I mean, I'm saying that from now. In 2 races' time, they could look completely different. At the end of the day, it's still like 1 or 2 DNFs and the whole championship's changed. I'm just looking at it from, like, the car's pace, and that's about it, really. Have you ever tried the playtest, the play seat challenge seat? Getting my first wheel on Monday and looking at mounting options. I've never even had a seat. I mean, I've had a swivel chair since I started. Which probably isn't ideal, but... I mean, it's like I said earlier, F1 is probably my least played game, and throughout the rest of the day, I'm either doing like office bits because I work as a graphic designer, or I'm not here. So having like a frame wouldn't really work. I was here yesterday and I said you were a good driver 2 days ago. I remember you because of that comment. And it's still appreciative because right now especially, I am not a good driver. I am, like I said, dropping a stinker the size of, like, the Midlands of England. It's really bad. Like, really bad. And Mini Savage with the $5. Let's go! Oh, I just wish I was driving better, because I just don't deserve that at all. But thanks, mate. Really. If you would have said to me, like, 2 weeks ago, that when I set that goal, like, up there, or up there, wherever it is, that I would be, like, even a seventh of the way through, I would have been quite surprised. I only put that there as just, like, something to, like, grind for in terms of just watch, like, adverts. So, yeah, insane work. Thank you, mate. You are, don't lie. On my day, I think I'm a good driver, just not right now. It just goes to show it's not always the driver and definitely the car. I believe you're going to see a huge decline in Max wherever he goes. Really? See, I feel like his performance in GT3 completely disregards that opinion. Because it shows that no matter what he drives, he will be quick. But maybe, we've never known, because he's been in Red Bull all his career and probably will be in Red Bull for the rest of his career, but I don't know. I do kind of believe that the car is built around him, but why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Like, they might say it isn't, but at the end of the day, when you've got a driver like him, why would you not just build it around him and win a free championship? But I don't know, it is a tough one, but I personally think even if he goes to any other team on the grid, within like 2 or 3 races, he would be ahead of whoever his teammate is. Unless it was either maybe Leclerc or Piastri or maybe Russell, I feel like he'd just beat everyone on the landside. Although I do like him a lot, so of course there's a little bit of bias there. I gotta go, you got the stream. I think Evan can hold it down. To be fair, we've gone like 20 or so minutes without anyone like being a bit of a, you know, strange one. So, Evan's got this. I'm surprised I've even like got like moderators that are moderating. I had like some moderators before, but that was just like for mates. But I've got like actual moderators. It's quite a weird feeling. By the way, the last thing I know, I'm talking loads about it, but no, fine, mate. You keep talking. I'm interested in it. If you look at the Moza R3 and the Formula wheel on the front, look at the Omega GT. It's like 10 times cheaper. Ah, I see. So it's like a third-party website where they sell stuff cheaper than the main website. Is that what I'm reading into? I think so. Well, we have 1 lap left of the Japanese Grand Prix, and just like in my Checo career, it's been a bit of a disaster for completely different reasons. In the Checo career, it started raining, and I was told to pit way earlier than I should have, excuse me. Today, well, there was a red flag on the restart, I broke my front wing, and pretty much just from then, to be fair, it's just gone a bit to shit. Not quick enough, dodgy strategy. No, if I had another set of medium tyres, then like maybe, but yeah. Leclerc's already won. I haven't even started I've barely started the final lap. That is pretty ridiculous. But you know what? Despite the shit result, I've enjoyed my time here. I do like, although I'm not very quick around here, and I'm a bit inconsistent, I do love driving around here. I mean, who doesn't? But no, it's an amazing track, really. It's a bit like Spa. It's got really complex corners, and like all this elevation. It's a good track. It's just a shame like the general racing isn't very good, although to be fair, F1 racing anywhere would be shit racing, because the cars are a bit too big. Well, I got within 3 seconds of my teammate. That also means that, actually no, I finished ahead of Webber in China. The record is now 2-1. Webber gets 1 back on the scoreboard. Fair play. You're right, Wheels and Harry. Welcome, welcome. The nice track indeed it is. It's a shame that that's how it transpired. Because I do think I could have got points, really. If I didn't break my front wing, also I completely forgot that I spun and lost 10 seconds. If that didn't happen, I know it's hindsight, but there was points. Of course, Leclerc won. It's an F1 game. It is true. He only wins virtually. Takes the fastest lap as well. Of course, it doesn't mean anything anymore, but he still got it. Well, I didn't finish last. Well, I did, but you know what I mean. Shout out Carlos Sainz saving me a bit there, but... it's just so tough. Last and second to last for Team Porsche. It just feels wrong. Driver standings, we've got Leclerc leading by 10 points. The first and only time that's probably ever going to happen in his career. Because he's in a Ferrari. Russell second, Verstappen third. What's the most surprising? Piastri being on... You got... Piastri being... I don't know. 20 points in 3 races ain't great. Hulkenberg on 18 points is a bit surprising. How has he done that? He got 11th today. Where did he get... I'm not being funny. What did he get in the first 2 races to get 18 points? I need to look at that. Spin messed it up since you brought it back. It happens. It does. I mean, like I said, usually I would just use a flashback, but I know that a lot of people hate that, so I thought, for the first time, rather than just using a flashback, I would just carry on. If I make a mistake, I must face the consequence. Although, to be fair, when I did my Singapore 100% race, I asked if I could use a flashback, and pretty much everyone said yes. So maybe I should just do that. Just ask you a lot. What we got? Messages? I don't care. I know... No shit, it was a disappointing weekend. I know that. Cheers for letting me know. Got to rub it in. Got a factory upgrade. That's alright. Get some research going. I guess. Wow, this is so cool. I'll tell you what, the additions they've made to my team is just truly inspirational. Can I have a bit of, like upgrade, work? Please. Can also start making that as well. Nice. See someone not reset is new to me. Did I just see Mark Webber? You did. Mark Webber is my teammate. Oh, I forgot to do that. I mean, obviously, when I play on my own, or pretty much any other stream, I would use a flashback. And the reason is because where you saw, I do like a crash, and I do like a mistake. Usually it's quite dumb as well, like a really dumb mistake. But anyways, it's all done now. Got Bahrain next. I like Bahrain. Our title sponsors introduced a new product that is generating quite a bit of controversy. They're using our name to remote, which can know how to respond. I'll be honest, I just don't care. It just means nothing. Do we get an upgrade, though? Yeah! No, we don't even get an upgrade. It's a bit of research, great. But I suppose we can start making it, I guess. That's cool, but I want an upgrade. I don't think I've had an upgrade yet. It's outrageous stuff. Yeah, another one? Oh, we can. I tell you what, I know you have to research and do the English, do the development, but I mean, it usually takes me 2 or 3 races to get 1 upgrade in driver career, whereas here I'm getting 2 or 3. Although, like I said, to be fair, you're not actually getting the upgrade though, are you? Just unlocking the ability to make them, which is cool. But yeah, I like how they promoted having My Team 2.0. They literally just added more menus, and that's it. They've just added this, and that's about it, which is quite impressive. You get 5 upgrades at once. That is true. You just sort of build them up over time. It's just I reckon most of them will fail. Can we get an upgrade to our facility, though? That's what I want to do. Oh, wow. They're so cheap. I was not expecting that. I want... Can I get, increased speed of, making? No? Is that a thing? It's not a thing. You can't increase how quickly your stuff... Alright, cool. I guess we just get chassis. Chassis... expansion. Nice. Can we get... Oh, we can get other stuff as well. Might as well. Oh, wow, this is very expensive all of a sudden. Okie dokie. What does any of this mean? What is it for? How does this affect me? Corporate, who cares? Phase 2? There's a second oh, darn. This is all way too... It's just complicated for no reason. They've tried to add depth, and they just haven't. They've just made it confusing. It's why I can never get into Football Manager Or even F1 Manager to an extent. It was just too much going on. I'm just going to abandon that. I don't really care. I want pit crew training, actually. That's what I do want. So let's get that going. Decent. I reckon we just go into the next race, you know? I reckon we get straight in. We've been live for an hour and 30, which is good, because I want to be off stream in the next hour and 15, because I'm going to head off, probably take a dump, because I've had the trots for the last 3 days. I've literally not eaten for like 72 hours for the first time in my life, and I'm just dying. Anyway, aside from that, I'm going to get back on at 2 PM BST. I'm going to do a watch-along of qualifying, which should be good fun. I'm glad I came across your channel. We're starting to get into F1. Well, I'm probably the worst person to watch if you're just getting into it, because I will explain things to you if you want to know, but also, I like to overcomplicate a lot of things. So, I don't know. But welcome to F1! It's so complicated, it actually is. Can't believe Sergio Perez agrees with me. Why do I feel like this happens? Hang on, I feel like... Hang on. Quick. That didn't work. I'm pretty sure my game has gotten louder. Is that just me? Or has my stream gotten louder from the Japan race? I feel like it has. Getting me into it too? Well, that's good to hear. I just mean, like, I might, like, reference something from, like, 6 years ago and most people just don't understand what it even means. I do this thing where I'll be in a situation, and I'll just mention a situation like it that was in a race from, like, 2008. And people are just like, well, what are you going on about? You're a bit weird, aren't you? It's like I bring up Fernando Alonso in Monaco 2022 quite a lot, when he literally held up, like, 5th to 20th around Monaco whilst the top 4 just sailed away into the distance. Don't worry about not being the best. Didn't say you started recently. I did not say... Well, I might have said that. If I did, I'm wrong. No, I've been playing since 2021. So, yeah. F1 is fun to watch because even at the last second, anything can happen. That is very true. Although I will argue that can kind of happen in anything. But that is one of F1's strong points. Like, the result, like, the top, like, the positions might stay the same for 95% of the race, and at the very end, boom, it all kicks off. And that is why sometimes I say to myself, or I say to you lot, like, I think I'm, like, slightly above average, because I have been playing this game, or these games, for 4 or 5 years, for a couple thousand hours. So, do with that what you will. Maybe a little, but not too much. Yeah. You play other games? No. Well, how can I answer this? I did about a month ago, but since I started streaming every day, not really. My daily schedule is usually wake up in the mornings, have me breakfast, prepare for my stream, which includes showering and getting everything ready. I stream, and then I pop out for a little while, and then I just sit in bed. And that's about it. So, but usually, before that, I'd wake up, play like any free-to-play game I own, and then go to bed. And that was it for like 5 years. I was wondering why you was cooking while reading chat. Well, to be fair, I have crashed like 3 times today because I was reading chat while cornering. So, it doesn't always work, but yeah, it's just breaking bad habits. I'm jealous you have more hair than me. That's quite remarkable, because I don't actually have that much hair. So I'm sorry to hear that. Like, I actually am sorry to hear that. Because you must not have a lot. I won't lie though, my hair has sort of stopped growing, and I don't know whether I should be worried or not. I used to be like Harry Potter, where like, I would cut my hair, and within 2 weeks it would be back to being really, really long. My hair used to go down, like, beyond my shoulders. And then I cut it, like, 6 months ago, and it hasn't grown back since. I don't know. What am I doing? Oh, ERS management. Oh, right. I was about to just dump the overtake, and I thought I was doing quality sim. Thanks for answering. No worries, Sam. I do like to answer literally anything, and I try my best not to miss anything. Unfortunately, I do quite a lot of that. To be fair, I am driving a car. If I was just playing, like, any other game that wasn't driving, I probably could do it a lot better. But obviously, you can't really take your eyes off the screen because you'll just be in a wall. But I try my best. It's why he's so good. He's a streamer that actually replies to a real chat. See, I get that quite a lot, funny enough, with people saying to me, like, oh, you've actually replied to me. Which is fascinating to me because isn't that literally, quite literally, the only purpose of a streamer is that you have conversations with your chat? I'm pretty sure that's the only reason that you would stream. But apparently it isn't, because I get so many people telling me that, like, they don't get answered when they, like, talk and, like, people's chat, and it's baffling to me. Like, do your job. You're there to, like, speak to people. You're not doing it. Like, what are we doing? Also, how has that happened? How have I managed to not only have the ERS on the lowest bit in the red, but also not even be fast enough? I feel like that's difficult because I was actively trying. Like, that is impressive. Everyone nowadays just replays the same stream. I have seen that on, like, so many people I used to watch. They would get off stream and usually they would, like, host someone and go from there. But now they just host themselves on a different account where they just 24/7 just stream their own streams. I tried to, I do have a Twitch channel called F1 Crim 24/7, but I didn't know how to set it up because I'm too thick, so I gave up. And honestly, I'm kind of glad I gave up. How much is your wheel cover, if you don't mind me asking? Of course you can ask, mate. My wheel was about £90, and then if you include the bass, which, like, does all the vibrating and stuff, and the pedals, you're looking at about 350, maybe. You probably find some good deals that, about 300, that kind of area. A lot of streamers lose that after gaining. It sucks. Yeah. I think if there's ever come a day where I've got, like, a decent amount of viewing on Twitch, because I'm lucky to get 1 or 2 viewers on Twitch, because I'm streaming on there right now. If there comes a time when I get a few viewers, I will pretty much, I guarantee I'll always, like, raid someone. Because I had Tia McMarden raid me. And I know how important that can be. Because I got hosted by him and then didn't stream, like, for the next 2 months. If I kept streaming, I had, like, 150 viewers. If I kept that up, I probably could have been quite big on Twitch by now. It's crazy to think that was nearly a year ago now. That's just dumb. That was back when I used to do 1 race a stream, and it would be like an hour long. And I remember I saw it, and he was typing in my chat and saying, like, what microphone do you have, and how long you've been playing, and just, like, conversating. I ended up doing, like, 2 more races, and my body was in such severe pain afterwards. It was insane. Nowadays, though, I can do 2 50% races and survive to live the tail, or sell the tail, whatever. I don't know if anyone else thinks the same, but on this year's game, I just haven't gotten along with medium tyres. Excuse me. They just don't work for me. They feel slow to drive on, like slower than the hards. They wear more, and they're very, like, skiddy. Honestly, Twitch algorithm is crazy. Even 1 year it changes. It really does. I mean, obviously, YouTube is my main focus because obviously I've got you lot in my chat talking away and all that. It's great, but you know, if I can stream on Twitch and also Kick like I am doing, why not? It's just, yeah, Twitch is really difficult. I always thought that because I'm streaming a lesser viewed game, like F125, it's, apart from when like esports is on and you got like Dana Watmir and all them lot, the game will like struggle to break 300 people watching, and that's on the entire like game. Like every channel that is streaming, there's a total of 300 viewers, and that's it. So I thought, because I'm one of the only people that streams, I'm pretty sure apart from Thom and maybe like 2 others, I'm the only person on the entirety of Kick that streams the game. I thought that would help me. Like, but it doesn't seem so. But you know, we'll keep grinding away, and you never know what can happen. I also realised this lap, I am 8 tenths slower than myself. I'm not sure how I've managed that, because the lap felt exactly the same. A year before, it was Aiden Ross, and then last year it was Kai, and it goes crazy. I'll be honest. I mean, I don't know if you can use the term brought up on the internet, but like, I did spend a stupid amount of time over the last like years, pretty much every waking hour, watching streams and shit. I didn't even know who Kai Cenat was until like 2 weeks ago. I genuinely thought he was a rapper. And then I realised, no, he's a streamer with hundreds of thousands of viewers. To be fair, Twitch is like YouTube in a way, and pretty much every other social media platform. It absolutely sucks trying to do it when you're not that successful. Luckily, I've finally got a bit of momentum going, on YouTube at least, but before, I was lucky to get a couple of viewers, and I've been streaming for like 4 years now, and it's horrible when you're like not getting that little bit of, you know, progress, you're not really getting any like followers or viewers, because yeah, I love it, and I probably always will, but you know, it kind of stinks trying to do it and you're not really seeing any progress. But then, as soon as you get to like that level where you're like, you know, you're making money, you got all these viewers and all that, then it becomes the absolute best thing in the world. So it's like a complete flip. It goes from being kind of demotivating and not growing and being small, and all of a sudden, best thing that can happen. I hope that happens to me one day, but I've already prepared for what would happen. I've always said I've got a year or 2 left of doing this full time, and then if it doesn't work out, which there's a very, very high chance it won't, oh well, I've still got, you know, fucking 60 odd years left to live. I can just go and do something else, you know what I mean? That's why I have so much respect for people like Arava and Tia McMarnock and all them lot, because I understand that, you know, they make a living off it, and that's why they do it, it's their job. But at the same time, like, they were probably in their early 20s and like not like earning a living or not even making money. Which is crazy to still be that dedicated, because I would, like, by the time I'm 21, which is in 2 years, I'm probably bringing this off if it's not successful. I'm so invested in your driving. I am too. I like looking at the colours of the line. That sounds really odd, but I actually do. Streaming has to be the hardest job to maintain. I was actually talking about this earlier to a family member. They always, you know, there was that debate a while ago about the 9 to 5 first streaming. I feel like when you're not earning, it's way harder, because, like me, I'm working 6-7 hours a day for basically nothing but enjoyment. I don't earn anything. I don't mind saying that. I don't earn a thing from YouTube. The only thing I earn is donations. And since I got monetized 2 years ago, my total earnings is like £150. So when you're putting that much effort into it, the same amount of effort that you would put into like a bachelor's degree, it sucks. But obviously, once you're earning a living, it's considerably easier. At least that's my take on it. Well, we've almost finished practice. Felt more like a podcast, but there you go. Almost as fat as I am. Well, at least you're not afraid to admit it. You know what, I'm cutting down. And if you are too as well, fantastic. If you're not, I don't really give a shit, mate. Live your life. It's good to see another one, though. Unless you got connections, you cannot stream 24/7 starting up. You actually can't, no. I mean, I started as a child, so I feel like obviously what you're supposed to do is do it part-time. So you work, you come back, then you stream, and then once you become successful enough, your stream takes over as your main job. Whereas with me, I mean, I work now, but it isn't like full-time. It's like, when I'm not streaming, I'm doing my job, which is graphic design, which is sort of... Well, yeah, I don't have fixed hours. It's just, yeah, whenever I want, really, which is kind of a privilege to have. But, yeah, I didn't really get that. So, I will say I'm doing this full-time, but at the same time, it's like 6 hours a day, which ain't, like, a lot. Obviously, like, a proper, like, fixed working hours job is, like, up to 11 hours a day. Oh, we can't be getting rid of Kevin for just saying almost as fat as I am. I'm not sure about that one. We might have to let that one go. Poor Kevin. I will say, if it's, I assume it's you, Evan. If there's anything said about me, sort of let it go. Do you know what I mean? The only stuff you really need to get rid of is your, you know, your racisms, your homophobias, your transphobias, all that. And of course, anything that's like political. Because you can get into some deep shit. Also, please, for the love of God, ban anyone that tells me using the racing line is cheating. Because for some reason, that gets right under my skin. For some reason, I really, really hate when people try and tell me how to play the game. I don't know why. Like, you offend the way I look, or the way I talk, or the way I am, I don't care. But when you mention, like, the fact I use the racing line, or I'm slow, or I use ABS, it really annoys me. It's a bit like if you offend Sergio Perez, that really annoys me as well. Big love to you, keep up the grind, thanks, mate. I love you too. I just don't want people to let you down, they don't. Do 100% race. Unfortunately, it's a bit too late right now because I'm in quali. But I'm hoping soon, maybe within the next month or so, I can move on to 100% races rather than 50. Just right now, no. I tell you what, the white monster, the Ultra, is that what it is? I don't know. Is so mid. I've had like 6 different people tell me it's the best flavour in the land. It tastes like shit. Right, pike? Cracking fish, that, by the way. I've caught a few pike. They're lovely. I'm sure that isn't what you're named after, but, you know, just saying, it's a reference. Right, well, welcome to Quali. We are now in the dead of night. And I don't know what to expect, because practice felt a bit shit. Car wasn't brilliant. You know, qualifying is a whole new thing. First lap on the softs, see how we get on. And obviously, if I'm too slow, we'll just use another set of tyres, isn't it? It is? Well, that's really cool. Shout out pikes. I mean, I don't like how they eat other fish, but obviously, you know, they gotta live. Even if you're fat, you can always work on yourself no matter how late. That's a very important lesson that everyone needs to know. Doesn't matter how old you are or what situation you're in. You can fix it, you just got to do it. I mean, in hindsight, yes. I should have done something about my weight, like, well, 10 years ago. I've been overweight since I was 4. You know, so what if I'm 19 and doing it? So what if I was 21? I'm still doing it. That's all that matters. Gotta get it done. Sector 2 coming through. I'm half a second. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm 4 attempts up on Isaac Hajar. So I think that's pretty good. I hope. Anyways. Night races look the best. I agree. Night races look fantastic. You know, so we have one today. Sector 3 let me down there. That's tough. Lights up the atmosphere. It actually does. There's a bit more emotion behind it. Like, watching them cars go around Singapore at night is a very nice feeling. I might have just gone out the pits a bit too late. May have just made the biggest cock-up of the season. Because I don't even know if I've got the pace to get into Q2, but I'd like to have a go. Can I have a go? Oh, it's going to be quite... Well, I should be... Yeah, I should be able to. Looks more appealing. It actually does. To be fair, in, like, Grand Prix mode, you can make it start at night, but I don't think you can do that in career mode, which is a shame, because I'd like that to be a thing. Oh shit, I didn't have my hot lap on. Okay, whatever. Right, well I know I need to brake later into turn 1, like kind of like there. Yeah, that'll do. You can go a bit deep round there and then get on throttle nice and early. Okay, I'm already up a 10th, that's good. Good time gain. Why am I losing so much? Oh no. Brake later into turn 3. Get on throttle nice and early. There you go, that's more like it. Send it through here like no one's... Oh, one a bit wide. Oh, Nelly. Ignore that, you saw nothing. The last 3 seconds, what you just seen, I've just wiped it from your memory. Gone. See you later. I don't even know what happened there. I think I genuinely sent it. But, like, I sent it. Like, I was completely disregarding my own safety. I sent it. Not bad. Get out of my way. Cheers, mate. That's Antonelli. Oh, it's not. It's a Haas. I was going to say, Antonelli usually always getting in my way. But luckily, it was a Haas this time, so he actually did. Overall, the graphics improved so well over the years. It actually has. I mean, I haven't really noticed that much of a difference, but... You know, I hope they have, at least, because then it would, you know, make the game slightly worth another £80 a year. But I found 4 tenths of a second. Is it enough? Yes, it is. Decent stuff. We're through. And even so, it was quite a stinky lap. I won't lie. It was quite smelly. You know? I've been... Why is Mark Webber so good? Like, genuinely. We have the slowest car right now by quite some distance, and yet Mark Webber's putting it in the top 10. Have I finally got a competitive teammate? Because after the, like, Ocon, my goodness. I think I beat him, like, well, it was 24 races and 6 sprints. So I think I beat him 27-3. My goodness. Just want to quickly check something. Give us a moment. Right, nice. Hang about. Oh, yep, there you go. Yep. Alright, nice. Compared to F118, it's crazy. To be fair, if you compare it from 7 years ago, which sounds crazy, because 2018 was just not 7 years ago, but it was. To be fair, 2020, 21, and 22, in my mind, just sort of didn't happen. It feels like I skipped from 2019 straight to 2024. But yeah, the graphics have definitely gone up. Although, to be fair, I can see a difference purely because I've gone from a PlayStation 5 to a PC on max settings. So I hope it does look better, because it should. Have I also... Okay, no, we do make it. Alright, well, here we go, then. I don't know what to expect. I don't think I can go much faster. Obviously, I can not make the mistake I did at the early part of the lap. I also need to hope that the AI don't get in my way. That'd be lovely. I feel like that was even better than my Q2 turn 1. Alright, yeah, that's very good. Well done, you, Toro Rosso. Well done. Congratulations, you earned a gold star. This is where it's going to go a bit wrong, I feel. Please move out. Go left, go left, go left, go left, go left, go left. That'll do. That'll honestly do, mate. That'll do. You've done well. By the AI standards, you've done okay there, mister. Thank you very much. If that was Antonella, you know he's blocking every single part of my lap. He blocked me in Singapore the other day, and I lost half a second. Max is behind you. He is, mate. Usually I would answer with something funny, but I'll be honest, I've had so many comments telling me that, at this point it's just like, yeah, he is. Do you know what I mean? I want to fucking fly right now. I think the virus made everything different and made time fly faster, absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. That was a very good lap. It's just sector... Oh my... Yeah! What? P4? Alright, fair enough. Well done. Was leaving 8th grade halfway through then, and now I've already graduated high school a year ago. It is. Yeah. To be fair though, in my case, I'm surprised I feel the same way, as in like that them years didn't happen, because during those years, before those years, and after those years, I was just waking up, doing nothing, going to bed. So, even without the virus, I was treating life like there was a virus. So I don't know. But I still have the feeling that those years just didn't happen. But we have one lap left in Q3. I don't know how I got P4. I actually don't. But we'll take it, you know? I feel like I've seen your name, Zorro, so many times, and I feel like it's only you that keeps mentioning this bloke, who I still haven't heard of. So, like, can we, like, just stop at this point? It's a bit old. Right, let me change my Spotify playlist. I know you lot can't hear it, but I do. You gotta have that bit of background music, to be fair. Oh, bollocks, what have I done? I broke it! No, I haven't, I fixed it. No, I broke it, and I haven't. Alright. Yes, sir? Okay, good. At least, you know, you're honest. Like, believe me, I'm still not gonna go and find out who this person is, because I just don't really care. We should go about fearing copyright. That is exactly why you lot can't hear it. Although, to be fair, I am listening to it through a different computer, so you wouldn't be able to hear it anyways, but even so, copyright is a huge thing. On Twitch and Kick, it doesn't really matter, because they don't care. Whereas YouTube, obviously, I get copyrighted, I earn nothing. Like, literally nothing. I know I said I don't earn anything now, which I don't. Which I technically do, but it's so little that... You know what I'm trying to say? It's like 10p per stream. I'll be getting 0p if I had copyrighted stuff, which is tough. I need to remember to blink. That sounds dumb, but like, I forget to blink during the lap and my eyes get really, really dry. I have to start blinking during cornering. I mean, I could just play like some NCS on YouTube, but I feel like that's just a bit shit. At least they're more or less watching and taking care of the app more than Twitch. That I can agree with. And obviously, copyright laws are going to be different per platform and all that bollocks. So I understand why they have those copyright things in place, but it is a shame I can't just spam out, like, what I'm listening to. But that was not a bad quaddie lap. And you know what? I might have got a P4 in Q2, but I'll take a P9. Considering I didn't even think I'd get into Q2, it's not bad. Oh, I could have got P8. I think P8 was the maximum there. Although, I don't know. I think I went slower than my Q2 lap by some distance. I don't remember, though. I never remember what my lap times were. Was that not the exact same time I did in Japan? It might have been. I don't know. But we take a P9 all day long. At the end of the day, getting into Q3 in the worst car, and I'm not even just saying that because I think it is. It actually is the worst car. It's a good result. I'm American. What is 2 p.m. BST? Well, to be fair, America has a lot of time zones, but you could probably just search 2 p.m. BST to my time and you'd find it. Porsche coming to F1? No, I don't think so. This is just a fantasy. This is just made up. It's what if Porsche came to F1. Alright, race time. How long we got? Only been live 2 hours. I need to be off in 40 minutes. Actually, no. About 45 minutes or so. We can do that. I say that because, of course, I'm getting off stream and then coming back on stream to do to watch qualifying. Because I did a test with practice yesterday and it was quite good, so why not? You're right, Solomon. I like the name Solomon. That's a good name. We need Bentley, probably faster than Ferrari. They probably are, to be fair. I like Bentley a lot. I mean, to be fair, I only chose Porsche because I had a poll on my channel, like my post page, and Porsche won out of 8 choices. I forgot what the others were. There was Volkswagen, Ford, Citroen, Hyundai, I think. There was 8 choices, and Porsche just won by an absolute landslide. So that's how we ended up here. Strategy, I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Do I not get 2 sets of hards? I don't. Great, that's cool. I just wish I could do this, but I don't think the hards will last that long. Oh. Okay, you know, we'll just keep it as it is. That's fine. I always see you. Well, depending on how you find me, that's either a good or bad thing. I don't know. That's 9 AM EST. Oh, to be fair, I know the EST time zone, yeah. What a pleasant-looking young gay man. I mean, I'm not gay, but I'll take the pleasant. 24 likes, 24 more to get to 100. That's pretty good. 100 likes is banging. Ferrari probably need more Audi rebranding than Sauber. They actually do. Ferrari need just be like liquidated and just turn into like Mazda or some shitty Italian company. When does it start? Now. Why the gloves? So my wheel doesn't fall apart. There was someone else that said, why the gloves? And like I say, if you want to give me £100 to buy a new wheel, then I won't have to wear the gloves. Gloves have a shake reduction? Well, to be fair, that isn't really the real... this wheel has a lot of shake, but it's not that much. Like I said, I only wear them because my wheel falls apart from sweat. I do wonder though, do you reckon like people like hang about in like groups of like 5 and they go through like streams together and then pick on people? Because it can't be coincidental that like 17 times in the last 2 weeks, 3 or 4 people have said the same thing at the exact same time. It's a bit weird. Anyway, we have a Bahrain Grand Prix to attend to. Why does my livery look like that? It's supposed to be chrome. That isn't chrome. Still looks right. Didn't know? Yep. I do sweat quite a lot. And, yeah, my wheel is mostly duct tape at this point. I was not picking on you. Oh, not you. No, you're alright, as I immediately crash. It was just earlier today, pretty much every day, actually. But no, you're good. I realised that. I also feel like, doesn't everyone wear gloves on like a race car? I'm pretty sure that's like just a bog standard thing to do. Maybe just me. I just feel like every single sim racer I watch, no matter if they're playing F1 or anything, they'll have gloves. I don't know, weird. Anyway, that one wasn't too bad. We've, you know, lost a place, but it's alright. I just keep outbraking. Actually, I'm not outbraking. It's just, for some reason, my brain doesn't, like, pick up the fact there is another car there. As Mark Webber's looking for, Mark, you can't do that. I mean, if you get Behrman, fair enough. He hasn't, oh, fair play. My brain does this thing where it doesn't recognise that there's another car, so I just brake normally. I don't consider the fact that there's another car. Which, yeah, bad racecraft by me. People like Evil Brother and most people who bully others are just sad. Couldn't word it better myself. It's like I always say, if you want to pick on me, and it makes you feel better, and it gets you through the day, then feel free. Anything to make anyone feel better. You handle the stupid people kindly, haters are gonna hate. Very true, yeah, I hope I do anyway. I've got a lot better at it. I used to, like, rant a lot. But now it's just like, it's either boring, or just like, just get on with it. Do what you gotta do. I'm surprised by this, like, shit pace. I don't know how I've also gone through 70% overtake in, like, 10 seconds. That is very impressive. Ah! Stappen's behind you? He is. And he's looking a bit, off-centered. Because earlier I walloped him because I had to crash out. Turn down the engine volume, it's pretty loud. I did ask earlier. I'm pretty sure after I did a race at Japan, I'm 100% certain that as I went from Japan into this race, the volume went up. And I don't, obviously, you know, if you don't want to, then don't. But I'm just asking, if anyone could be bothered, go back in my stream and listen to when I was driving at Japan. And listen to now. I'm telling you, it's gotten louder. And I haven't changed anything. I turned it down a little bit. There's still too, if it's now too quiet, well, I suppose we can hold a vote if it's too, you know, the majority can decide if it's too loud or quiet. But I'm 99% sure that the volume has gone up in between the last race and this race. I remember that used to happen if you went into the replay. If you finished the race, went in the replay, and then come out the replay, your volume would like double. So I don't know what's going on. Classic Codemasters though, with just the most random bugs that make no sense. It's good now? Alright, good to hear. So I'm going to have to actually keep that in mind from now on. Every stream, I'm going to have to remember, after the first race, turn the volume down. That's just a bit crazy to me. But as long as we're all good now, then it's all good. To be fair, I've had so many problems today with the stream. I think I do actually have a curse when I drive this Porsche. Because the first stream I did was a catastrophe. The driving was just horrible. And the races went a bit wrong. And today, the racing has also gone a bit wrong, but at least this has so far been a little bit better, although we are on lap 3. Yeah, I mean, earlier in the stream, I wasn't showing my screen without realising the volume's too high. Like, Porsche hates me. They want to sack me as their team boss, like, immediately. If you want, I can make you an F1 mod for free to replace an engine supply with Porsche. I mean, if you're willing to do that, that would be amazing. But of course, you don't have to. I don't even know how that would work. I know nothing about modding. Keep scrolling up and down. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I'll have this thing where I'll be on my shorts, I'll find a stream, I like it, and then I'll sit there watching, and then I accidentally scroll past, I try and scroll back and it's gone. And never to be seen again. Unless I look at my history, which usually I just can't bother doing. I have an engine mod for F1 25 with over 200 downloads. Nice! Got some credibility as well. Well done. 200 is a lot. I rarely see like many get that. To be fair, I've only looked on like 2 websites. There's probably an entire like 16 others I just don't know about. Love you too, Big Kev. That's cool, it is, that's very cool. I want to get Ocon here, but my straight line speed is a bit pathetic, although him going to the inside does invite me for a little manoeuvre. Go on then, go on, go on, go on, hey, hey, hey. Go! Oh, this car is so slow. Come on! I feel like I'm a chihuahua trying to attack a Great Dane. It's just so slow and small and shit. Hang on, who's this geezer? Oh my goodness. Ah, oh, Wally, I don't need you here now as well. That's not a bad rap, actually. Blood is spitting bars. Oh, shit. You're right, Daff. I'm sure that's not how you say your name, but that's, to be fair, that's the only part in English, so there you go. Welcome. And Connor's Theory. We don't know what Connor's Theory is, but that is your name. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, Ocon. I want to overtake you, and I'm gonna do it. You might just have to give me a few laps, but I am determined. If I had a little bit more overtake, it'd be doable. Right, Pup Cup. My dog loves Pup Cups. Come on, give me a point, please. Oh my goodness gracious. Who's this behind Ollie? Is that an Alpine? It is an Alpine. I couldn't tell from the livery because it just looks shit. I love the idea that I actually like stood up in my chair, which doesn't make a bit of difference. I feel like sometimes you instinctively do that though. Like if you're playing like a horror game, you try and look around a corner, you actually move in real life, even though it doesn't do anything. That was my parody of UK rappers. It's not bad. You just forgot to mention a footballer. I don't listen to any form of rap, I just don't like it. But if I listen to like a rap song from the United Kingdom, it's usually, there's at least 2 lyrics about a footballer. So you add that in, spot on. Who's that guy? Is that Lawrence? It is. Hang on. Ollie. I don't mind, it's actually Ollie. You dirty bastard. You dirty stinking rascal. He's just done me like an absolute kipper there. I was going to let him overtake me, so I got the DRS, but because there was a yellow, he didn't overtake me. Oh, you are naughty, Ollie Bearman. In fact, I'm going to slip one around the outside without you even knowing. Oh, no, that's a great move. That is a great overtake. How long until I pit? These tyres are going a little bit. I didn't even look. I just skipped past the menu. Well done, you twat. Oh, I'm in the points now at least, thanks to Lance. Cheers for that, mate. I really appreciate it. It's lap 9. Okay, I can go to lap 9. I can go to lap numero. I've already forgotten what 9 is. I literally knew Spanish like 3 days ago. I don't remember anything anymore. It's all slipped out my brain and gone into the nothingness. I need DRS really bad. Please give it to me. I want DRS. So I don't lose another like second a lap. That'll be ideal. Do I hear if Crim has a Discord? I need to reach out to him for an engine supply. I do have a Discord, yeah. I never use it, but I have one. It might just be in my description. I don't remember if I put it there though. I don't know. Your bottom right is the least? Well, I didn't look, so let's find out together. Oh, hang on, I hear an engine, but hang on, how's he done that? I thought I was outside of DRS. Ollie Bearman's just turned up again. Oh my goodness, Ollie. We need to stop meeting like this. Well, the gap to Webb is coming down now, primarily because them soft tyres are probably really dead. What's the AI level? 110! Believe it or not. Believe it or not, this is the highest it can go. Okay, one more lap to survive at this point. I suck at 50? Well, I have played this game for, well not this game, but the F1 games for like many years, so yeah. Do with that what you will, with that information. Hang on, Ollie, can we stop? Like, please? Please, 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 please. I really badly want this P10. I won't lie. I know it's an point, but I really do want it. Like, I really do. Please. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't have to cut you off. I already forgot the lyrics to that song. Nice one done me, Div. I do love the idea though that I sort of peaked quite early when I started playing these games, like early 2023 I peaked and I've just gotten a little slower since then and that's about it. Which is quite incredible really. We need Verstappen music for a pace boost, we do! However, you know, YouTube won't let me, but it's a great idea. I mean I can put Verstappen music through my own ears and that could help a little bit, but I don't know. I think there was one stream, I only played it for like at most 3 seconds and they done me for it. It was a 3.5 hour long stream, it played for about 4 seconds and they demonetized the whole stream because of it. Which is egregious. I assume because Ocon stayed out, Betterman's coming in. No, the Hasses are both... Oh, to be fair, they are on hards. Ever heard of taking a walk? No, mate, I'll be honest. I don't know what that is. Could you tell me? Give me a deep dive on what that means. I've never heard of that before. Oh, come on! Crying out loud. I've tried so hard and got so far, and in the end, it doesn't even matter. Oh, Nelly. Such a sad day. Once again, I'm cursed in this career mode. And Mini Savage with another $5. Let's fricking go! I don't know why I said fricking. I don't actively not swear on this channel. I swear quite a lot. Anyways, thanks for another 5, mate. You're a hero. You are the Superman of the Foot Crim channel, whatever that even means. Right now, Gasly. I like you. Do you mind staying away from me? Oh no, he's going to be right up my arse. Good. Have you got FC26? I haven't, no. I'm playing the trial, and it's pretty good, but I probably won't buy it until there's a discount on. I still thought it was pretty much the same game, and it's not worth like £70. Your #1 fan, he actually is. Well, actually, I say he. I don't know who you. I don't know what you are. Can't be doing that nowadays. Gotta be careful. Crim changed the language settings. Did I? What did I? What? Wait, what? Wait, what did I? Wait, what did I do? What have I done? I don't know what I've done. What do you mean change the language settings? Why am I another set? Oh yeah, I forgot I'm 2-stopping. I just completely forgot that was a thing. I was so confused. I was like, why am I on mediums? It all makes sense now. I mean, switch to kid-friendly set. Oh, I'm sorry. That's me being really slow in the brain. Yeah, that was weird. Usually, well, actually, I say usually, every single other time I just go, let's fucking go. For some reason, that time I just didn't. To be fair, I am trying to swear less, purely because YouTube likes that. I don't have any money to dono, but I would dono as much as possible if I was living like that. Well, how can I word it? I'm kind of glad that you haven't dono just for the sake of it, you know? I don't expect people to donate to me. It's actually quite a surreal feeling that people do. The fact that someone watches me and is like, you know what? I've got this little fiver left behind. Chuck it to him. Because I wouldn't do it to me. But there you go. I won't even lie, I don't even remember what my Discord... Well, I know my Discord name. I think. I don't actually know. Do you reckon it's safe if I post my Discord name in... Surely that's fine, right? Okay. You can add me? Well, it's only a name, to be fair. You have to go on, like, Opera GX to go in if I'm not logged in. Hang about. Please say I'm still logged in. Please? Yeah, there you go. And then I... How do I do this? Hang about. Well, that's not what I was I thought Discord had, like, a tag. They don't do that anymore. Oh. Why are colours named William Chemistry like crimson, red, and teal green? That's a good question. To be fair, mate, I might as well just put my name because it's just my name. I thought there was like tags and shit, but not anymore, I guess. I need to update that as well because that hasn't been like my name now. That used to be my social stuff names. It's not anymore. Get back to driving. Here we go. I don't know why I'm so... Oh, it's because Gasly's on soft tyres. That'd be why. Makes perfect sense. I was like, why is he so quick? He's got them rally softs on. Yeah, the shit colours need attention. That's not a bad theory, actually. Doesn't work. I am not a Discord professional. We will have to figure that out. What if you just tried, just F1 Crim, just my name? Because I'm pretty sure Discord has tags. All I've got is my display name and my username. And I gave you my username. No idea. So what you could do, actually, you could go... It might be in my description still, but I think I have a link to my Discord server. You could just join that and my account's in there. That could probably work. Oh, what is that oversteer? Brake, 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 brake. Nice. Do you know Ferrari makes 40 to 60% more profits than all the other teams with a secret agreement they had back in the day? Is that right, is it? That is a very interesting fact. They should really have no excuse for, like, you know, not being the best team then. They should have all the investment they need in terms of money-wise. Come on, Ferrari, lock in. You need to make Charles Leclerc a world champion. He deserves it so much. We have an Alpine conking out, which is, you know, by process of elimination. It's going to be Jack Doohan. What's that, Williams? No, it's an Alpine. Williams are like, yeah. I was okay, what did I miss? I don't know if you heard what I said, but I said you can go in my description in my stream. It might be there. There's a link to my Discord server. You just join that, and then obviously my account's in there, and then you can just add me from there. Learn about it from a video. It's quite interesting. Reminds me of the whole McLaren Ferrari scandal in like 2007. Try adding you, I will do. Yeah, Dutch, I don't actually think I could be any less Dutch than I currently am. Is that what I'm trying to say? I don't know. I'm the furthest thing from Dutch. That's what I'm saying. Alright, give us a second. And then paste. Yeah, I am human. Click on the object that is different. Who do you think I am, a toddler? Jeez Louise. Alright, there you are. Now, let's carry on. These Are You a Robot things get dumber and dumber every single day. Successfully doxed. I have been doxed before. I was about 9 years old and I was streaming Rocket League and someone came in my chat and said, like, I know where you live. And I was like, yeah, whatever, mate. And then he proceeded to post my entire address. That was a crazy time. It also just means nothing, because, like, so what if you know where I live? I also know where I live, like, so what? You're gonna start sending me weird shit in the post, like, what's the big idea? You should watch a video about F1's logistics. It's the same how much they have to move. Sorry for nerding out. Oh no, please continue nerding out. I'm very interested. I did used to know a lot about that stuff. In the whole year of 2021, I basically watched any video that was slightly F1 related. Since then, I've kind of forgot. Put down the game box. Well, I don't even need to read the rest of your comment, because saying the word game box already invalidates everything else you say. That's like calling a football a spherical inflatable. There's a guy behind you? There is. He got clarted earlier as well, to be fair, from me. Nice right up to the chest, because he got on my nerves. Gasly really is flying, huh? Them softs are working well for him. Still got another few laps to go until our second stop. Oh, another yellow flag. What's it going to be? It is... who? Who? Oh, one of the Hasses. Esteban Ocon. Well, that relieves a bit of pressure on me. That's good to see. Oh, Nelly. Oh yeah, I mean, people seem to think, like non-motorsports fans, seem to think that F1 drivers, and actually to be fair, pretty much F1 to the extreme, but also just any motorsport, they're just normal blokes, just driving a car. They don't realise that F1 drivers are like full-on, like proper athletes. Like Olympian level athletes. Yeah, the shit they do in off-season is ridiculous. I'm catching Weber! You are doing great, keep this up and you'll finish first. And that's a bit optimistic, I'll be honest, but you know what, I'm trying my hardest and we'll see what we end up with. I think I can score points, which should be good. If F1 drivers come to CSGO or other esports, everyone else is done. Yeah, anything that requires reaction time, it's done. F1 drivers will just, you know, mop the floor with everyone. But I don't think my reaction time is that bad. My reaction time on average is like 0.18 or 0.2, that kind of area. And I think that's not bad. These F1 drivers are doing like, you know, under 0.1. I mean, obviously they train their reflexes, I don't. But the point is, like, they are like peak human in terms of fitness and reactions. It's insane. All to drive a Sauber around like Monaco for like 3 hours and finish 17th and gain nothing. If I donate, can I decide someone for you to sign next season? If they're within my budget, yeah. Why not? Weather's been fantastic, but I like money. As long as it isn't like... I don't actually know. I don't know, because you might say someone, and I won't be able to promise that I can, because I might have enough money. So I'd say yes, and if you choose someone that might cost a bit more, then I will just save it up. I won't get, like, factory upgrades, because I want to make that true. Because that is actually just a scam at that point. Right, well, Webber's gone in, and he is going to undercut me, but that's alright, because I'm quicker. I think. F1 drivers are impressive, but the real peak humans are the endurance racers who do not... That is actually a great point. That is true. I didn't consider that. To be honest, I was thinking of just F1, but yeah, them... The endurance to do like 9 hours straight is, yeah, pretty intense. Also just ridiculous. Like, how can you stay concentrated for that long? I can barely stay concentrated for 15 seconds, let alone 9 hours. The F1 drivers look like hobby guys. That seems like a bit extreme. But I do know what you mean. It's just my knowledge of, like, endurance racing is, like, next to nothing, so I'm just referring to F1, because that's all I know. What's your favourite track on the calendar? I'd say Spa, with Baku as a close second. I love a lot of tracks. I love Singapore. I love Melbourne a lot. I love Imola a lot. Canada's good. Austria's good. There's a lot of tracks I love, but Spa's probably the best. If you're quicker, he won't undercut you. God, we've got Will Buxton in the chat. Hang on a minute here. How's IndyCar treating you, Will? Is it good? Alright, welcome to the pit lane. We had one slow stop. Can we make it 2? Actually, can we make it 3 in a row? Because I had a bad one in Japan as well. Melbourne's crap? Really? See, I think the opposite. That's probably like my 3rd favourite. I love Melbourne so much. Oh, that's actually a great stop time. Well done, Porsche crew. Good stuff. Hang on. I'm fighting with... Oh. Webber's here. Wait, no, I overcut him. I've gained like a 10th. Yes! Result. I mean, obviously, I know, like, the basic concepts of your rallies, your MotoGP, your endurance, but I don't really know, like, the technical side, like the cars, the drivers, the fitness, that sort of thing. Which I suppose I've basically just listed everything, but I'm hoping the rest of this year, going into next year, I'm going to be able to start watching more of those stuff. I'm just usually doing something. I just make reserves for F1 because I'm sat here doing this. But yeah, I'd love to watch, you know, IndyCar, endurance racing. I want to watch MotoGP so bad. I used to watch it when I was like a child and Valentino Rossi was winning everything. And obviously now Marquez is winning everything. I want to watch that. So yeah. Hopefully a few months I'll know a lot more. Melbourne is a straight with boring corners. The corners are boring, but I think that's why I like it, because it's so simple. I can drive around it, like, really fast and consistent. You played Gran Turismo before? I have. I've got about 200 hours on Gran Turismo 7. Absolutely loved it. That's the first Gran Turismo I had because that's the only Gran Turismo that came out since I've owned a PlayStation. And unfortunately, I can't really play it anymore because I'm on PC now, but great game, really good. I play football and it's crazy. People think American football has a lot of injuries. Football itself has so many injuries. I feel every sport's got injuries. I think football you might have some more severe ones because there's like no protection at all. Shin pads don't do shit. But I don't know, again, I don't know anything about American football. I have met the entire New York Giants American football team in like 2016. Don't even know how that happened, I just did. I watched one NFL game. It was the Super Bowl from this year, or last year, and I watched it for 10 minutes, and it was the most, like, what's even a word? It wasn't boring's the wrong word, but like, annoying, because they just kept putting adverts every 7 seconds, and it felt like they weren't actually just doing anything. They were like on the floor in the middle, through the thing, and that was it, done. Adverts, go. So, I don't know, not my thing. I think it's one of the best developed PS games ever. I think I can agree with that, although I haven't really played many of the PS exclusives, apart from God of War. Is that even a PS exclusive? I don't know. You're going to watch qualifying? I am. I'm going to hope to end the stream in the next sort of 10-20 minutes, get off, have a breather, probably have a dump as well, and get back on and watch quali. My voice is going to be in absolute tatters. Your Giants aren't a football team, are they not? What are they then? Because I'm pretty sure... Because I met Odell Beckham Jr. Is he not an NFL player? What is he then? You can tell I don't know anything. Back when he was like the face of sports for that year, or a couple of that period. I want to thank you that we can work together on this mod. I'm starting out, and you can use this recognition. I've already made a Porsche one. Just tell me if you like it. Already? Bloody hell. I will be having a butcher's at that. Make custom packs for everyone for free because I like doing it. That's fair enough. That is very appreciated and very kind. I mean, if it's your hobby, then yeah, why not? That was a bit like me with graphic design. I made hundreds of things to people for free because, you know, it was just for a laugh. But now it's like an actual job. Giants are an NFL team from New York. See, I thought so. Why did someone say they aren't a football team? Like, what are they then? Because I'm 90. Yeah, they are. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're alright. Ah! Almost lost it then. That was bad. I don't want to sit behind Webber forever, but at the same time, I feel like if I go past him, he's just going to go past me. Make out with the cutout? No, it's a bit weird if I'm honest. That is a bit of a strange, you know, idea. I've got to get my name out there first, with little partnerships like this, of course. And obviously I'll happily, like, put it in, like, descriptions and things. I'll put links to anything. you got like social medias and things, if you got like a website or anything, just let me know. I'll put it in there at the top so people see it. That'll be decent. Okie dokie. I'll be honest, my brain was so disconnected from the game, I don't even remember passing Weber. What? Why? What? When did I do that? That was so weird. My brain was so, like, out of the game that I didn't even realise. Okay, well, I'm past Mark Webber, I guess. Sure. We'll take it. So weird. I'm gonna be a geezer. I'm gonna talk about COVID like it was the Black Plague. All I did was play COD. That was a bit like me. I didn't play COD because I hate COD, but it was basically just sitting indoors, watching a couple movies, playing some games, and chilling out. Stay away, Marky! I do not want to fight you. You are my teammate. We are in double points contention. Why did my chair just roll backwards? I really should work on investing in like a frame that I can use like for driving and then put it away somehow. Because I'm moving all about the shop here. You could probably skip through the stream every 10 minutes and I'll be in a different position. W pass, I seriously, I'm not exaggerating, I don't remember it. I don't actually know what I did. Because I was that disconnected. But we'll take it though. Definitely a Discord mod. Nothing wrong with that. People have the stereotype that they're just fat and like probably ginger and basically like me, actually. Like they're like me. Robloxing without even noticing. Pretty much, yeah. That is exactly that is a perfect description of what happened. I don't remember because I was that dialed. What time is it for me? It is currently 1:34 in the afternoon. It's just occurred to me, I'm gonna have like no time to like relax my voice or even do anything. I'm gonna end up ending this stream, and within 5 minutes I'm gonna have to start the body watch along. Because I know you could argue I could just do it continuous, just go from this straight into that, but I'd rather keep it separate. For me, it's 8 in the morning. That is dedication. Popping into the stream at 8 in the morning. That is incredible. I'm usually not awake at 8 AM because I'm usually don't wake up in the afternoon. But there you go. I was today though. Shout out last night's curry. No body shaming? Oh yeah. No, it's not like that, I'm just saying. It's like a thing online, isn't it? Like a Discord mod is this like fat bloke who's all disgusting and unhygienic when it's just no. Who gives a fuck if you're a Discord moderator? Right, well, Antonelli's getting further away, so I can, like, properly stall this battle. With Mr. Mark. With the Marksman. That's a really good nickname. Did no one ever call him that? If he performed really well, did no one ever go, like, oh, the Marksman? Actually, that That sounds like cringe if I put it into practice. Now, I'm glad no one says that. I mistook the statue behind you for a person. You are one of hundreds to have done that, so... Yeah, it's not just you. When are you going to go to a gym? When you buy me a membership. We have got 3 and a bit laps remaining. This race has been a total coin flip from all of the others, pretty much, because I've actually had some degree of pace, and nothing's really gone wrong apart from the slow start. Apart from that, it's just been quite clean. Now, we need to finish ahead of Webber. I know it doesn't matter where I finish, whether it's behind or in front, we get the same points as a team, but it's very important to me that I finish ahead of him. Come on, little car, please behave. Don't skid about like a twat. World 4 crew was getting secretly watched. They actually do. There's so many people that just think it's actually... To be fair, the people saying you probably don't know who Max Verstappen is, so they just assume it's a person. Whereas obviously if you're an F1 person, you'd know, oh, that's Max Verstappen. Haha, funny. But yeah, there's loads of people that think that. It's quite funny sometimes. It's just that back in the day, like 2-3 weeks ago, I'd be like, oh, is there? Whoa, that's amazing. Whereas now, it's just like, there is actually, yeah. Because I put him there. Palms are sweaty, knees deep, arms are heavy. It's turning into a bit of a marathon at this stage. I need to get to the end. Red Bull's an Austrian company that sells Thai energy drinks and has an F1 team in Italy. Yeah, but there is... And yeah, they're very global. And you can also include the way that where they operate, and most of their staff are English. The only Austrian part of Red Bull is the ownership. Apart from that, it's just English. Like I said, Dutch and a Japanese driver making... Well, I don't actually know where their drink comes from. I think it was Thailand, because wasn't it, Dietrich Mateschitz, like, went to Thailand and tried it, and was like, I'm going to copy this, and he did. I think that's how the story is anyway. Probably missed a couple important details. Shout out the Red Bull Origins documentary on F1 TV. You guys seem to have nothing better to do than to watch a blob in a racing sim. I'll take blob. Blob ain't bad. To be fair, I do look like the Blob from the Marvel series. I actually do. Do a cosplay as it. They're saying the same shit, either with weight or something about weight. Yeah, which is funny because they say it like I don't know. Very beautiful Blob I am. I'm very good looking, I know. Anyway, we're on the final lap of the race, and we're just trying to keep Mark Webber behind is all that matters to me. I'll crash him off if I need to. Multi 21, don't do this to me now. Stay away! No, 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 no. You have some of that. Have that Brexit defending. You're not getting past me. Come on. Give me some points. I mean, it is actually points as well, because I'm 9th. Yeah, hey. But not a blob, well, I am. I know you're trying to be nice, but let's be honest, I am. Charles Leclerc takes back-to-back wins in Japan and Bahrain. I've had oversteer. Oh, so is Webber. Look at that. And look behind me, and he's almost round. Oh, we're both the drifting Porsches. That could be an all-time TikTok right there. Maybe not, actually. But because of that, we basically guarantee the P9. No late drama. Lovely stuff. Round the final corner, I finally get an uninterrupted clean race. And look at the result. It's some points on the board. Yeah, baby! Go on! I am dead. Don't listen to that shit. Luckily, it doesn't bother me. Because, like I said earlier, I've been overweight since I was 4. I have been named every conceivable thing known to man. At this point, it's boring. W race, that was a W race. The first time, apart from the slow stop, it was like uninterrupted. Or I didn't cock up. And I get points as a reward. I don't know what this is all about, because it's just not really that realistic, let's be honest. Leclerc winning a race in a Ferrari. Just dumb. Whoa! Top 4 split by 4 seconds. I need to see this. Hang about. Looks like the most intense finish to a race ever. Are they? Oh no, they have stopped. It was nowhere near as intense as I thought, I'll be honest. That doesn't look like 310s, but I guess they did a DRS, to be fair. Let's just quickly appreciate this Red Bull livery, by the way. So nice. El Race had a Ferrari win, that's what I'm saying. Like, no. But no. No. There. I love the idea that Leclerc's won, like, 3 races out of 4 this season. Hamilton's just never in the top 4. He's always just there in 5th or 6th. Ferrari always wins in the games. It does seem like that. They make them a lot better than they actually are. But P9 and 10 is very well done from the boys. Look at us go. Worst car on the grid. Double points. Standings-wise, Leclerc leads by 27. Verstappen and Russell won the same points because Russell dropped a bit of a smelly, I think. Or was he 4th? I did. He dropped. It was 6th ain't bad. I think it's still surprising how far behind Piastri is. Of course, a 2nd place is good. But, you know, he's 14 points behind his teammate and 45 points behind the championship leader after 4 races. Hulkenberg as well, somehow on 18 points. I forgot to check how he done that. We move up to P10 as well, and Webber gets his first point of the season to go up 2 places, or 3 places, to P19. Decent stuff. Constructors looks like this. It's just sort of a bit boring, isn't it? I mean, like Ferrari in P1. Wow, not for long, hopefully. Make it a bit realistic. We're sitting in P7. Honestly, I think the fight is for P7 with Aston Martin and obviously Haas and Alpine and RB, like, scraping for points. So you never know. Maybe we could go for Williams. I'm not too sure. But decent race, not bad. Carlos still looks depressed. I mean, look at him. He looks depressed. He looks like he's putting it on. He's pretending to be happy. He's like... As soon as the camera turns, I'll just burst into tears. Alright, what we got? Why does my owner look really like Tom Cavanagh? He literally... That is Tom Cavanagh. I've just... I literally remember at the start of this career, I was like, he looks like someone. He looks like Tom... That is insane. Tough life of the NPCs, it actually is. There's no pleasing them. Is this autism? That's up to you to decide. I don't think so. I'm pleased to share both drivers Oh, I just realised they're messaging the owner, but obviously I'm a driver, so... Oh, that makes sense, actually. Okay, good. You stream frequently? Oh yeah, I stream every day. Well, I try to. I think I've streamed every day apart from 2 in the last, like, 16 days. Is there literally nothing to do? There's nothing. Okay, fair enough. Might as well change the engine. How do I change the engine? Hang on. Oh, there we go. No, there you go. Nice. I hope it is. Why do you say that? Well, to be fair, I'm not actually done streaming because... Why? How is your engine... Oh, to be fair, he does more laps in practice. I'm not technically ending stream because I'm ending the stream, but in literally 9 minutes, I'm getting back on and watching qualifying with you lot. So my voice is just is buggered basically. But you know what? It's all about passion. But anyways, I'm gonna head off here. Oh no, we're not actually. We've got an event. This is quite important. Oh yes, more fan rating. Let's go. Early talks. I would like to keep Tim because I drive as him. I would like to develop him into a great driver, and obviously he's German. Porsche's German. That's nice. Right, Hugo, welcome back. Can you earn more than minimum wage? That is a crazy comeback. Well done, you. That's quite good. Right, so his expectations is to, what? Finish 8th in the constructors' standings or team... Oh, we can do that. Easy. Bosh. Lovely. Oh, have you finished? I don't check in. When you're back, I'll retune in. Okay, cool. Nice. So, yeah. I'm going to head off now. But I'm kind of not, because like I said, in literally 10 minutes, or actually less than that, 7 minutes, I'm getting back on. I'm basically going to get up, urinate, maybe just about make a cup of tea, and change shirt, and that's all I've got time for. But a W stream nonetheless. 2 really good races. I'm lying. 1 really good race, 1 really shit race. Scored some points. Weber got up there as well. Decent stuff overall. Much better. Not much better, but better than, the first, episode where it was just a bit of a catastrophe all round. But massive W. I've grown a lot with comebacks as I've been the victim of my friends group back in the COVID era. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm quite similar. Not because of a friend group, but basically just this. Like now. I mean, this stream alone, you have seen the kind of comments that I get. It's usually quite worse. Today was a bit more chill. But because of those comments, you just sort of learn not only comebacks, but also to ignore and agree with people. Because most of it's rage bait nowadays. You just agree with them and they're like, what do I do now? But anyways, like I said, I'm going to head off, quickly make a cup of tea, and get ready for quali. We almost got 100 likes. So I just go on my, other YouTube accounts and just like my own stream. But yeah, great stream all round. If you're not going to tune into, quali later today, I keep saying later today, it's in 5 minutes. Then it's been lovely having you here. If you are, I'll see you in 5 minutes, and I'll also most likely be back on tomorrow for the same thing. I'll be doing a career mode, and then straight after I'll be going and doing a watch along of the Grand Prix. So see you lot in 5 minutes. Hairline check? You do not want to see... Well, actually, my hairline here ain't bad. You don't want to see what's under here, though. It's an absolute catastrophe. But yeah, see you lot in 5 minutes' time. Goodbye. Adios. Actually, you know what? You can see the state of it. Actually, it might not be that bad. No, it's not that bad. It's usually worse. See you a lot later. Well, in 5 minutes.